This episode of the Commoners of D&D is brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG. Tiger Skull RPG offers monthly 3D printable miniatures complete with 5e stats, digital illustrations, and loot cards. Everything you need for fully realized NPC encounters. Tiger Skull RPG is creating true print and play collectibles so you can hop right into your RPG with the latest figure. Check it out at tigerskullrpg.com and patreon.com/tigerskullrpg where you can get started for as low as $1 a month.
And welcome back to another edition of the Commoners of D&D. Tonight we will not be joined by my lovely wife Cynthia as she was here last week, but we have Kyle back. Yay! So let's get started with a recap from last session. I think Tate, aka Buck, is going to do that.
So on the last adventure, we had already vanquished the beast, and we had made our way into town with Delilah, the young girl, and for our honor, the town was throwing us a feast. So we spent the next day preparing for the feast. I was baking, Quincy was waiting tables, Urist helped by drinking, and Thrin just sat and watched. So that was lovely. During the course of the day, preparing for the feast, Thrin's egg hatched into a phoenix, so he has a new companion. After we had the feast and celebrated the new freedom that the town had, we got on the road, and after a few hours, we bumped into a caravan of wagons that belonged to the Salvatore Circus. And in discovering this wagon train, we met with Twinelda Salvatore, and she informed us that she had these two owl bears that were abducted of some sort, maybe. So we investigated further. We traveled a few hours, or maybe an hour. I can't remember. It's just walking's just a blur to me. Anyway, we happened upon a cave, and there was a bandit hideout, and there were baboons and spiders and bows and arrows. And anyway, we rescued the owlbears. We got them back to the circus, and now we are following them into Derry. So that is where we'll pick up.
All right, thank you. You have an advantage for the night. You can use one time. We're going to pick up, I think you all leveled up last week.
Yes.
Well, we're going to pick up just a little bit further into the evening. Twy decided to go ahead and let her caravan stay where it was for the night instead of pushing on into the darkness. Of course, she set up many guards to make sure that the rest of the poachers did not come around that you left living. But as the evening has progressed, no one has seen any signs or heard of them, so everything seems calm. Is there anything you would all like to do while we are stopped?
Group meeting. Can we do that?
I mean, yeah,
You can.
if you call it. Then.
Well, I just think we need to get, some affairs in order when we get to town. I have some notes here. Okay, so
Works for me.
we obviously need to sell these goods first, or at some point.
Wi-Fi isn't set up on your Poke Command soundbar. To connect to your Wi-Fi network, please use the Poke Connect app.
What sort of lost god is Wi-Fi?
Did anyone else hear that voice? Okay, anyway, we need to sell our goods, so that's one thing, and then we can use the money, to get supplies or whatever. We'll need to find a place to stay, I suppose. And also we need to talk about if we need to, try to keep a low profile. I was going to ask Urist, what normally goes, it's going to be King's Day, right, DM?
King's Day is still in a week or so. There's still quite a bit of time before King's Day, but people are beginning to arrive, showing up to
So it is a place that people would travel to for the
Yes.
celebration. That's what I was going to ask Uris. Like, is there usually peculiar people in town, or are we going to just fit right in? Do we need to dress a certain way?
That's a good. What is King's Day like?
King's Day, usually in smaller places that like most of these people grew up, was just one day where they would have to raise a toast to the king, something they were forced to do by the Black Cloaks. It was kind of enforced. In the capital of the Hornbeam Forest, it is a much bigger deal. It is a festival that actually stretches on for a week, with actual King's Day right in the middle of the week. And there's festivals and parties, food, people selling all kinds of exotic items. It is just a week-long orgy of fun.
Exotic items. Do you think corn is exotic?
I'm sure they have corn, but it sounds like a good opportunity to be selling some things.
I agree.
But should we disguise? Do we look like travelers? Will we blend in? That's my concern.
I don't believe we'll need to disguise ourselves.
Obviously,
Something I've been thinking though. We have been framed for some serious crimes. You might want to disguise yourselves at least a little.
Well, I mean, I get it. I understand that. But to a certain degree, we have a certain. I'm using the word certain quite a bit. We have certainty that it's the Silent Brothers aren't connected. They're not uniform. So,
is that certain that they're not communicating from town to town?
Well, seeing as how they don't communicate at all.
They have to communicate with each other.
And I'm pretty sure that they're not.
Well, I definitely think we do not need to be drawing any kind of attention to ourselves.
Of course,
so
I mean,
that's why I was asking you,
that's a
is,
given.
is there any specific way that we would blend in better than just wearing our normal clothes or acting our normal selves?
You do know that the city is full to bursting with people.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hard to spot us in a crowd just anyways dressed normal, right?
Yeah.
The
You
only-
should be okay. It will be very crowded. The Silent Brothers will be busy maintaining order. But I would recommend that you just keep a low profile.
Yeah.
Of course. But that brings us to the next matter of disguising. You, Urist, we will need to disguise you. Is that a certainty?
I don't think that will be an issue. And I took that mask manifest, and I just like snapped my fingers, and my appearance changes to look like an old man, like white beard, kind of wrinkly.
Whoa!
All right. Well, that is.
I guess you don't need my help anymore.
all that.
The others
practice-
will.
Yeah, true.
All that practice for nothing.
It's okay. It was just one time.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not gonna hold it against you, new guy.
And I'm just like practicing my voice. It could help with you.
I think I'm feeling a lot better about it with that for sure.
Yeah, we can pretend like that's your great uncle on your mom's side.
Yeah.
We're helping him sell his.
Yeah. Do we
cabbages.
look enough like?
I'm still a dwarf. I didn't change much of my physique. Just kind of like made myself age.
I don't think
upon it.
you can't go a foot higher, right? There's restrictions on what you can do. You can't be.
I'm gonna have to look to
I don't
make
think
sure
you
that
can go a foot higher than you already are, and you can shrink down a foot lower than you are, but that's like the limit of your range.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
if he-
pretty limited on it, but like
If he
But you can
stays
change
the-
like any aspect of yourself. You don't. Yeah.
if he stays the same size, yeah, that's a great story. He's my great uncle, and we came for the festivities. It may be his last one, something like that. And
halfling and I'm a dwarf, 1 foot taller.
well, could he pass off as a?
He could make himself look like a halfling if he wanted to,
Like a tall
me see.
halfling.
or he can drop.
I mean, how
himself
much
a short
difference
foot.
is there in a halfling?
you
and
can
a
seem
dwarf?
1 foot shorter or taller and appear thin, fatter in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Would you say that I could kind of look like a halfling?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just saying you can't turn into a snake. or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so he looks like an old halfling then.
Yeah, I look like an old halfling.
So let's get our story straight. So he's my uncle. Who are you? Buck?
I am I'm the help. I'm the guy who loads and unloads, and I'm managed.
Okay, so if we were to have a helper, maybe we're a bit more affluent, so I can wear one of my costumes to look a bit more like I have some money. And Thren, who are you?
I was thinking about making myself a little more like a half elf.
Okay, you think that would help?
Maybe dye my hair a black color, or at least a darker color, and then
Yeah.
maybe
like
all
it.
He could
facial
be
hair.
your emissary.
What does that mean?
It means he goes before you and he does the negotiating. It's a hot.
Oh, so I don't have to do the talking.
You don't have to do the talking. He's the talker.
So I can just stand back with my nose in the air and. Okay,
Yeah.
I like this plan. This is a great plan. Should be
Now-
able to slip through unscathed.
Now, we did hear back that Rask was going to meet us in Derry after he left.
Yeah, we'll have to find him. That's another thing on my to-do list is find Rask.
Yeah.
I have no idea where he might be.
What happens in the case that we get separated and one of us finds him? Is there a
Yeah, let's just.
Urist?
I'm looking through this, and it's looking like dwarves are probably about like only just kind of shorter than a regular person. Like they're probably
I
about
think they're
like,
4 to 5.
they're like 4 to 5 foot. I'm not sure if I could look like a halfling. They're
How
a
tall
little
are
bit too
I
short.
think halflings are 2 to 3 foot, so you could drop a foot
drop a
of
foot
yourself.
Yeah, I'll just like drop. I'm a tall halfling.
Yeah, you can be a tall
Sure.
halfling, yeah.
It'll pass off. Nobody's gonna pay
Did you
that
know
much.
that your uncle was tall enough to ride a full-grown horse?
I'm not too picky on it. I'm not trying to be a pixie. I mean,
Pixie. Anyway, Urist. You know the layout of the city fairly well, right?
Right.
Okay. This is a neat voice. What's a good place for us all to meet if we were to get separated?
I'm gonna drop the disguise for a minute. I think that's enough practice on that. Where would be a good place that I could tell them about? Like
Up to you.
some local tavern I might have been sneaking out to a bunch when I was a teenager.
You had the run of the town. You did not have to sneak out much. You know the town pretty well. You have your favorite haunts.
Is there a tavern, a fountain, a town square?
What would be a good tavern? Maybe one that's kind of in a like not in the town square, like one in a kind of a quieter part of town or seedier part of town.
Hold on, let me get my
CD.
list of taverns for you, and you can choose which one you want.
It depends on the location. I'm thinking of a place that would be more subtle.
Pull up my notes here.
I love when we're trying to role play and Seth's just over here acting like he's playing a guitar. Like just
Choose whichever one you want.
I think I'll go with the Salty Troll Inn.
Salty Troll.
the salty troll.
Okay.
Man.
That is a small tavern in a quieter, more run-down part of town. It'll be more subtle if we can meet there. It's called the Salty Troll Inn.
The salty troll.
It's about as pleasant as it sounds.
It's much seedier than even the places you've been staying since. Like,
Awesome.
yeah,
It's in the
Juniper
bad
Grove.
part of town.
Juniper Grove's Inn was much better than the seedy troll, but
No, wait.
But it's a place you can go to if you don't want to get
yeah, you don't
seen.
want to be seen. No one's gonna ask questions at the seedy troll.
Wait, is it seedy or salty?
The Salty Troll.
Sorry.
That's a good place to lay low. They don't ask too many questions there. They can't afford to.
It sounds like the kind of place where Ask would hang out. Maybe he'll be there.
He didn't seem too seedy, though.
He's just. I bet he likes to keep a low profile, Buck. I mean, he seems pretty
Yeah, those
stealthy, you know.
Yeah, those Incas, you have to watch out for them.
Inklings.
Yeah,
We're calling them Incas now.
I mean, might as well. Incas,
Hey, that's their
stinkers and slinkers and
Okay, so Thren, what about you? You got anything? Any orders of business for us to discuss?
Not exactly, no.
All right, then. I think we're squared away. You say it was like, is it dark now?
It's about getting dark, yeah.
Would you say if he's going to use his disguise kit to help with any of them laying low, since he had practiced with me, would he still have any kind of...
Maybe, yeah.
Should you want to practice disguises or get them ready now? Well, we're not. Are we going to get there?
Yeah,
We're
how
still a
far
couple
are we from
days
this?
out, aren't
Yeah,
we?
you got like 2 days.
Should we practice tonight?
I mean, do I even need a disguise? I wouldn't.
You
think
probably you probably look about like a stable boy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going to be putting on a costume.
Yeah.
But Thren, I can try a little makeup work with him.
Yeah, I mean, he was talking about.
If you want to dye his hair, that would not even be. He wouldn't have to do that every day. It would last just a
And
certain amount
that's
of
something
time.
I'd have in my disguise kit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and dye your hair, Thren. It'll have a break-in period where it'll look better,
We gotta think about like maybe a little bit of facial hair to go along with it.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's. Well, we need to find a small animal and something to adhere the hair from that small animal onto his face.
Well, when was the last time you shaved, Thren? Surely you can grow out some kind of...
He's an
don't-
elf.
They don't have facial
Elves don't have any kind of facial hair?
No hair at all except the eyebrows and on
I just
top
thought
of
he
the
was-
head.
do.
Okay, I thought he was very very adamant about shaving. I thought maybe, every night or twice a day or something.
Elven secret. Very
Yeah,
sharp
okay, so
razors.
I'm gonna try to make it look like he's got facial hair with my makeup and stuff. Because I don't
Just
know if
don't
I
look too close,
Are
otherwise
you
you'll
gonna try
realize it's
painting on, or are you gonna try to take a wig and like cut off pieces to?
Would I have a wig?
You'd probably have a wig.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll use any kind of anything I've got.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I don't know what I rolled last time.
I think we did a dexterity check.
Just a dexterity with proficiency?
Yeah, it's proficient with your
10.
10 total. Okay,
Yeah.
not too bad. You're putting the beard on him right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks about like one of those mustaches that's attached to a pair of glasses.
It's a little splotchy. It kind of looks like he has missed a few days shaving.
Okay.
It's not the greatest.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
can keep
fashionable.
working. I can keep working on that Thren. I'll take it back off and maybe I can craft something a little better.
Yeah, put all the clippings into a little pouch.
While you are working on this, Urus, someone kind of pulls on the back of your shirt from behind you, trying to get your attention.
I'm going to turn around.
You turn around, you're looking up, and you don't see anyone. And you look down, and you see a small child.
What is it, child?
I've been wanting to meet you for a while. You look at him. He's dirty. He has his hair is a long, ratty, golden brown, and the fire is kind of casting shadow over half of him as you're blocking the light, and he has a very blue eye, and he's just kind of looking up at you.
Do I know you?
I think you do.
So do I recognize this kid from anywhere?
You have make a wisdom check.
Do any of us see this kid?
Yeah.
We do see the kid. Okay, I didn't know if he was a magical kid or what.
No.
Thought it might have been a vision.
That's... You said a what check?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Let me see what...
It's a natural 5, so.
Yeah, so 7 total.
You do not recognize this kid. Don't think that you've ever seen him.
I don't believe we've ever met.
I've been watching you for a while. Just
What?
you can do some incredible things.
Yes, I suppose so. Is there something I can help you with?
No. I just wanted to meet you. And he kind of smiles. And he has just a bright smile. My name's Jax, by the way.
Jax.
Jax. Yeah.
Jax, you say?
Jax, like G-A-X.
J or G?
J.
Jax.
Jax.
Okay. Okay. I'm Arist. It's nice to meet you.
I know who you are.
Do I sense any kind of magic coming from this kid?
He does have the thing.
We're hearing
where you
and
can
seeing.
see
Yeah,
all
I reckon
this.
I got the magic.
Now, what is
vision.
this? What does this eye do?
Oh no, it's Eldritch Sight. It's like I can do like detect magic at
Just
will.
magic items?
Like it's like detect magic at will.
I don't think you see anything on him.
Okay.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to meet you.
Where did you come from?
I've been roaming around with the circus for a while now. Twy lets me sleep in the hay with Panda. I shovel it out sometimes.
How old are you?
Older than I look. And he starts to back up, and as he gets out of the shadow, out of your shadow, and begins to turn, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay. That is another nat 5. So yeah, 7.
Okay. You don't see anything special.
Are you hungry? Can we offer you any food?
they're serving food. Thank you. It was good to meet you finally.
Yeah. Take care.
And he runs off.
Well, that was strange.
I seemed like a sweet kid though.
Sure, but I don't know how he's been watching you. He's been watching us too. I mean, what?
But he took particular interest in Urs.
Is he some kind of spy or something?
Maybe he recognized who I am. Maybe I should leave the disguise up.
Maybe so.
I
Oh
mean,
no,
that
it's
would-
too late now.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Nothing to be done about it now.
well. Here's what I think. I think if we can, if we're pretty perceptive enough, we don't see him spying on us. That would be the opportune time to turn your disguise on. And if he approaches us again, we can just say that you were needed elsewhere.
I mean, I didn't sense any kind of ill intent from that child. I don't think that's necessary.
Well.
Not that anyone
thing
made
is,
insight checks, but
No, we didn't.
yeah. Well, the thing
Well,
is
the little
about
kid.
children is sometimes they can be used and think that they're doing something good, so there wouldn't be ill intent. It would just be, you know what I mean.
Can I still see the little kid?
no, he ran off into the caravan. Yorkine and y'all on a little fire here, set away from the
Okay.
others.
Oh well. I'm a bit wore out. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah, riding is definitely taking it out of me. So
Hey, let's get
Well-
some rest for the night.
yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. Do we rest and sleep in shifts, or do you want to stretch your bedrolls out and we?
I pretty well trust the caravan. You said they have guards,
They
right?
they have their
Yeah,
own.
so I'm not too worried. I think we can all just have a good night's rest.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking we could, cut our trip down and.
Oh, just leave the caravan? I thought we were planning on traveling with
I
them.
mean, we could. I just didn't know if that was still part of the plan. If it is, I'm not suggesting otherwise. I just didn't know.
We might could move faster without them. Well, we can see tomorrow. We don't know how fast they're traveling.
All right.
Still think we should rest. Anybody else have anything they want to do?
Nothing I can think of.
I suppose let's just get a good night's rest and see what happens in the morning.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So you all lay down for the night?
Yep.
All right. The night passes. You all wake up, and surprisingly, eating breakfast at y'all's camp, you see Rask the next morning.
Oh, it's Rask. He
Fancy
found
seeing
us.
you here.
Heroes. Howdy.
How's it going? Did you tend to your business and everything?
Yep. It took me a couple days, but I made my way back. I couldn't find you last night because all this talk of orgies. I just I had to stay away until daybreak.
Oh, I see. Well, you missed we could have used your help yesterday. We had to go rescue some some stolen owl bears, and it was a journey. I'll tell you that.
There was a baboon.
A baboon.
Yeah, I'd never seen a baboon before.
No.
We killed it.
Yeah.
Why?
It was attacking us.
Wait, did we kill
No,
it?
we didn't. We knocked it out, didn't we? Yeah, we didn't kill
We
it.
killed the giant spider.
We did kill the spider, and we killed a couple people too. It was very gruesome.
Oh, a lot of decapitations.
This the lady, the ringleader of this circus, she's got like a whip with knives on it and was cutting people in half. It's crazy.
I would rather not revisit that whole thing either. That's a moral quandary.
Sounds like a trip.
Yeah, it was. It was quite a
Oh,
trip.
it was insane.
Anyway, we're about to head to Derry now. If you still want to travel with us.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Actually, I was just sent back from visiting the Inklings and the leader of the resistance, Dalnar. Dalnar. And he sent me back with gifts.
Gifts.
Well, specifically 100 gold for each of you.
Each of us? Well, we are just rolling in the dough. I've never seen this much coin in my life. We should have been killing people a lot sooner, Buck.
Well, listen, it's not the killing that's getting us paid. It's the other stuff.
We're drawing a lot of attention to ourselves with our talents.
Our talents.
Did you
You're
see
not-
the way Thren did a backflip and whacked that woman's head off? That's insane.
All right, listen.
Yeah, he did, or maybe it was a front flip. I don't know. He was in the air, came
It was
down
a
with a
triple
sword.
Sal Calgainer. I don't care what it was. All right, I'm not
think we
comfortable.
need to be killing people for money.
I am in agreement with new guy.
Whatever.
Killing is not what we need to get good
Well,
at.
I agree, but we're doing good things for people, and
Yes, and-
we're having to kill on the way.
Well, we don't. That's the thing. Do we have to kill? That's what I'm bringing us
Probably,
back.
because when they're trying to kill us, usually when you're trying to be killed, you kind of have to kill to keep from being killed.
Listen, I understand how this whole.
We're gonna run out of rope eventually if we keep tying people up to trees like you did yesterday, which was a good move, by the way.
It was a good move. It was a good alternative to decapitation.
It was.
Yeah.
Rask, go ahead, Thren. Sorry.
I was going to say it was just simply acting in self-defense for the most part.
Yeah, it's acting in self-defense, of course. I get it, all right? I'm not saying that... I'm not saying that what we had to do was not necessary, okay? It was necessary in that moment, but it's just not something we need to get used to doing.
You keep
He has a
saying
point.
that, and every episode we end up having to kill someone.
Episode of what?
Every day. What did you say the leader of the Inklings' name was?
Dalnar.
Dalinar.
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 Okay.
Dalinar.
One more time.
Yeah.
D-A-I?
Once more with feeling.
Oh, D-A-L.
I-N-A-R.
Dalinar. Okay.
The leader of the Inkling.
And he left you a letter
Oh, a letter?
to the saviors of Juniper Grove. We thank you.
All right.
That's all?
That's all. Man of very few words.
I can
I
respect
like
that.
him. I like him. I say, this is really something. Okay, I'm done taking my. Oh, never mind. Urus is still taking notes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm listening. I didn't really have anything to say.
Is the caravan getting ready to move, or?
Yeah, people kind of woke up a little bit before you all, and some cooked some breakfast. That's where he got his rasher of bacon, as he was just sitting waiting on you all to wake up. But yes, Twy has got the caravan, and
Do we see her anywhere?
you see her running around, trying to put the cubs and panda back into its cage, just getting the last minute things taken care of, shouting orders to everyone, that kind of thing.
Well, you guys ready to start moving? We can maybe get a jump on it.
Let's get there to be out.
Let me freshen up just a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
So I just want to step out in the woods and,
Okay.
kind of just pray a little bit because we're going
Okay.
into, the hot seat.
Okay.
And not just,
What would you like to say?
so, is it Tyra or Tira?
Tira.
Okay. Tyra Banks. My God. Lord Tira, Goddess Tira. Not sure what the title is. I just thought that I'd, touch base. You can probably see what's going on here, but I just thought I'd give you a little update. We're heading into Derry, traveling with, with probably one of the most wanted men within the town. So I'm just, I just need a little hedge of protection, if you wouldn't mind to help us out, and, just make sure that we get where we're going with as little waves as possible. Just, looking for a little help. Just push us in the right direction going through here, and hopefully we can get out of there as soon as is in your good time. Anyway, that's the sit rep. I'll be talking to you later.
Make a
All right.
charisma check.
A what?
A charisma check.
Charisma. Just straight charisma?
Yeah, just straight charisma.
No proficiency, right?
No.
Okay. 16.
Okay. Are you kind of looking around? Are your eyes closed? How are you doing this?
I'm just, just kind of walking through the thicket of the woods, kind of out of earshot, and just looking up, kind of
Okay.
wondering.
As you come to a close, and you don't really hear anything. You don't feel a presence. You don't feel pain for sure, but as you you feel a little bit like, well, nothing happened. You turn around, and in your path back, you see a golden hare, as in a rabbit.
Yeah.
And it it's hopped into your path a little bit, and it munches on some grass, and then it looks you in the eye. It kind of wrinkles its nose a few times. But looking into its eye, it has a depth that you wouldn't expect. It holds contact with you for a few moments, and then goes back to munching a little bit and hops on out of the path. You're not sure what it had to do with, if it had anything to do with it. You don't know if it was just a random creature, but you feel good.
Well, that's got to be something. All right. So anyways, I just go back to the group.
Anything else? Are y'all planning on trying to outrun the caravan, or are you?
We're going to take off, and if they don't really if they're not leaving already, we're going to go ahead and go.
Okay.
But if they are leaving, we're just going to travel at our pace and see if they stay with us or what.
But you are able to get your cart. You don't have the dozens of people that they have to manage, so you are able to pull out ahead of them, and after 45 minutes or so, you do lose sight of them behind you.
Okay. Well, as we went by, we would have said bye to twice.
Okay. Yeah, it was good meeting you. Thank you.
We'll see you again, probably.
I'm sure. See you, Derry.
Yep.
You over there, get back to work. And you begin to travel. Is there anything you'd like to do while you travel?
I don't
No, there's nothing in particular I could think of.
We did get 100 GP each from
No, it was 80 each
Dalinar.
from Twy. 100, yeah. 100 from Dalinar.
Yeah.
80 each.
From Twy, yeah. No,
Yeah,
it was
that was my
75.
perception.
It was 75 because I had 5 already.
Yeah. mhm.
Okay.
I have 84, but I can't figure out why.
You started off with some.
Yeah,
Yeah, you started off with some, and then we each got like 75 apiece.
I spent all mine.
I just can't
Gave
tell
it to-
if like that 84 has that
Yeah,
75
you gave it
factored
to
into
dudes for whatever reason.
So I had
Rory.
I would think so.
Exactly.
So now I have 184 because we got 100 each.
Okay, can we try to go pretty fast?
Yeah,
Like,
you
is
can-
that gonna hurt anything
No,
if we try to?
You can increase your speed.
You guys think we
It's just
can,
the horses pulling the car.
Yeah.
you guys think we can try to maybe bust it pretty good and see if we can get there today by
Is it a
sundown?
horse or a mule?
I mean, I've got a pony, and then what else do we have? A mule?
Yeah, my mule. Della's pulling the cart.
Yeah, I'd say let's.
Are both of them pulling the cart?
No, I think we were just pulling yours behind.
Oh, okay.
Or someone could ride it.
I was gonna say maybe Oris, maybe you can hop on your horse and we'll truck along a little faster or try to.
Works for me, and I'll unhitch it from the and hop on.
Okay, so as you push it a little bit. You push it a little bit faster today. Unfortunately, you do not quite make it to Derry, but you can tell by the lay of the land that after just a little bit of time tomorrow morning, especially at this pace, it will, unless you want to go through the night.
I mean,
If you wanted to go through the night. you
Oris,
might.
can you tell if if we tried to push on a bit, if we could get there shortly or?
About how long do you think it would take?
You're about 4 hours away.
What about 4 hours away?
I mean, if
It's not gonna look very good if we get there at dark and.
I think with the upcoming festivities, there's going to be people coming in at all hours.
You think?
I think.
So maybe we should try.
Yeah, I would say let's get into our disguises.
Okay.
Let's all get prepared. And I mean, we've just got a cart full of produce and an old mule and a old man. Should if Thrin is acting as the emissary, should he be riding?
I was gonna say probably either me or Thren ride the pony, you drive the cart, and Urist ride shotgun. And I think that was.
I'm back in my disguise. I did my.
Is that the time limit?
Let me check. That's actually a
This
good.
guy itself has a 1 hour.
Oh, it has a 1 hour.
But you can.
mask of many faces.
Mask of many faces. You can cast as many.
Yeah, I can cast it at will. So
It's just a feature.
every hour.
yeah, it would disappear every hour, but I could probably
You
like
can
just
recast it
maintain
before.
it. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
Yes. I'll ride in the cart.
Yeah, clear him out a good space, make it look like we're trying to take care of him.
Yeah, don't worry, Uncle. We'll take good care of you. And let's see. I use my bedroll to create like a little padding for him to sit on to make it look like he's feeble.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Thren it's just a pony. Could Thren ride the pony? And not look ridiculous? It's not like a
he riding the
miniature
pony?
horse.
Well, here's the thing. You're an affluent halfling. So it would make sense that all of your livestock is
Were my
small.
size.
Yeah, were your size.
Yeah, but Thren's still riding it.
Right, but I mean, it's because you didn't account for a full size.
I just wanted to make sure his feet weren't dragging the ground.
No, it's not.
No,
It's on
Okay,
Shetland.
so when we get close, Thren should ride in and say, "Hey, go talk to the gatekeepers or whatever, and make it look like there's some good or some affluent people coming in,
Fluid.
affluent,
Oh,
and make way for us, and then we'll come in like we are somebody,
yeah.
and
And just kind of
and then we
settle the
go-
business at the gate.
but then we go straight to the salty troll and."
They don't have to know where we're going inside. the walls.
lovely.
That's where he went. He hasn't been here since he was a child, and it was a great place then.
Yeah,
Okay, let's try that.
yeah.
Okay.
Just make
First
sure.
of all,
wait, when we say that, let's make sure none of the guards are like old,
Yeah, true.
to where they could debunk that.
Yeah, we'll just those. We'll go there.
Yeah.
We'll just see what happens.
We'll just say, when they say,
That's
what's
just
your
what we
business?
wanna do. What
When
does
they
it matter
say-
to you?
Wait. We may not even have to tell them. when they say, "What's your business?" Oh, we're here to help celebrate and sell some of our wares.
Hey, quick question for you, Seth. Okay, so my character's like in his 50s, dwarves age, real slow. Has that place been kind of a probably rougher part of town for most of that time? Was there ever a point where it was?
I would not. Derry is not that rough, even the roughest parts. It's maybe a poor part,
Yeah.
but not rough.
Right.
So it looks even better if there's an affluent, halfling going back to his roots in the poor neighborhood. It's good, good publicity.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We're telling all the old, the old
maybe
people.
he grew up in the
Yeah.
area. Okay.
And he came into prominence.
This is all pretty good.
Yeah.
As long as we don't say anything that's too
We're crafting a
polarizing.
really great backstory.
Yeah.
This could be like a character we could play in some sort of game.
in like a game. Yeah.
Anyway.
Why are you hiding your identities?
We're just trying not to cause a scene.
Yeah. We don't.
Does anybody from Derry know you?
They don't know.
They
us,
know Urish.
but they know.
And they could possibly know that we're murderers, allegedly. And we're trying just
It's a
not to
possibility.
cause a stir.
Wait. Did we tell you that story already?
You guys are very
Why?
cautious people.
Well, we have to be in this game in the
These poor
in the
boys were
traveling
framed for a
adventure
crime
game.
they
You
didn't
know.
commit.
Yes, the game of life.
Yeah, anyway, I don't remember if we told you before or not. I don't think we did because we didn't know you very well. But we, in our hometown, were framed for a murder, and that's the entire reason we're traveling right now. So,
And that's why we hate heroes.
Okay.
because the heroes were the ones that actually did
Yeah. Heroes. did
These
this
boys
to
are
us.
taking such good care of me. They're my heroes.
All right, Uncle, simmer down.
it. Uri's just really into his character. He's going to do way better than us when we get there.
I think that's.
Okay, so I have.
We need to think of a different name for
Did
me.
I? Seth, did I pick
I'm
what
just gonna-
costumes I was going to have?
You did.
Uncle,
You
You left it to me.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I've
I'm
got
gonna have to go find it.
Hoblo
so-
wagons. Hoblo wagons.
Boo, sir.
There's not much humor where
Oh,
I come
gosh.
from.
I hardly ever text Seth just himself. Here we go. I found it. I was going to say. Oh yeah, I typed up that whole article. Okay, Quincy
read that.
has. No, I don't have anything rich looking. Okay, what I'm going to do while we're traveling here is I'm going to take. Okay, so one of my outfits is what I use to try to sell theater tickets, so it's more brightly colored, like to attract attention. I'm going to use parts of that and parts of my choir robes to craft something that looks kind of like rich person's clothes. Can I mix some stuff
Oh,
together?
yeah. Rich people can be as what's the word that means crazy?
Oh, eccentric.
Eccentric as they wish.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to look too much like we're that uppity, but I just want to look like I have nicer clothes.
So
Shall I
we're
roll
going to
something?
call you Uncle Aldo.
That's
I can make that happen.
very
Okay.
much in your wheelhouse.
Uncle Aldo. All right? Everybody?
Aldo?
Aldo.
Oh yeah, we can't call them movers.
Cannot. It's not
Aldo.
Aldo.
Okay.
Or, for short, you can call him Dear Uncle.
Dear Uncle. Yes. Okay. Should we change our names? No. You don't think? What if our names are out there? We'll play it by ear.
Play it by ear. Yeah. That's a good one.
So Rask, you're not worried about protecting your identity at all?
He's a neutral party of a different part of the land. They're not gonna try to.
I'm not a murderer.
Okay.
I don't judge. I don't judge. There's no judgment.
Okay. Well,
Well-
I just wanted to make sure you want
Now we got this guy on our heels, calling us a murderer.
Okay. This whole time we're traveling, by the way. So, okay.
So
Are we getting anywhere close yet? Do we need to
Sure,
roll
right in
anything?
my
Are we
feet.
exhausted now?
I wouldn't say you're exhausted. It's just been a day.
Okay.
You're just pushing. The animals might be getting tired.
oh wait, what's he gonna be? We didn't factor that into the
He's a
backstory.
bodyguard.
He's just a friend.
A bodyguard. No, wait. He could be the other. Help. He could be like me.
Okay, yeah.
He could be the offloader. I could
Yeah.
be the onloader.
There you go. Yeah, we always need two to team
We're in
lift.
freight.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
This will be fun. I'll get to act like I'm bossing you guys around. Me and my dear Uncle Aldo.
Who are you?
I won't abuse my power, Buck. Don't worry.
All right. Because I promise you.
All right, friends. So you got your story straight. You ready to go talk to these guards or whatever you're gonna have to do?
Yeah, just
Alright,
ride up
so-
ahead and announce us.
Oh, and I got to try to make your beard good again. Can I try one more time with his beard?
And here's the thing, Thrin.
Did you already dye the hair?
Yes.
Yeah, we dyed the hair
Now,
yesterday.
Thrin. When
Okay, that's
when you
a little
approach
better.
them
That's
and you tell
15
them,
this time.
just say that you would like to get the affairs in order. You know, so that we can get through the gate as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
If anyone asks, you're only half elf. It would explain the beard.
I rolled a 15 on the beard check.
All right. Yeah, you're able to fix it in. It looks much more natural now.
Yeah, I like it, Thran. I'm getting better at this stuff. Although, yeah.
As the night has gone on, midnight is come and gone. It's about 1 in the morning, and you can kind of see a bit of a glow through the trees.
Getting close. Okay, so are we close enough that we would want to send Thran ahead but at this point?
It's up to y'all.
Let's get to where we can see what's going on. That way, if he gets into trouble, we'll know.
All right.
You got any spells that are going to help here, Thran?
I do know one that can help me blend in a little better, but
Well,
Well, just don't use it unless you have
Yeah,
to.
that's-
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what I was
That's.
gonna
I think you look great right now.
Yeah.
Dark hair, dark beard. You look like a completely different person.
So you're moving on ahead? Sure. Okay. Are you riding on the pony?
yes.
Is this the pony that's pulling the...
No,
No, the
that's
mule
a
was
mule.
pulling.
Oh, okay.
The mule.
Chanticleer was his pony.
Loris' pony. Okay.
Yeah.
Chanticleer.
Chanticleer's
That's
pony.
right.
Okay. All right, so you pull on ahead, and you come up, you see a massive wall made of large timber trees. It's about 12 foot high, and it has been sharpened into sharp points at the top, and it seems to encircle the whole place. You can't see around the whole thing. But as you come up, you see that there is 2 guards standing in front of a closed gate. There's torches behind them. They are heavily armored, a little bit tired seeming. It's pretty late in the night. And what would you like to do?
I'll hail the guards, I suppose.
Are you there? Come into the light.
Yes, sir. We have some goods in a wagon that we're bringing up the road here. We have stuff to sell. Wares to sell.
You selling for King's Day?
Yes, sir.
Gates close at night. You should have been here a few hours earlier.
Well, would it be all right if we waited out here until morning?
I suppose I could be convinced to open the gate.
For how much exactly?
How much do you think it's worth, yeah? Dylan, laddie man, you know that's not how we work here. Graham, you can bring your people.
Well, thank you, sir.
Be quick about it.
All right, I'll ride back to you guys close or further back.
We were. I mean,
Yeah, we were following behind.
We're coming up, but
Okay.
you just rode up ahead of us.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and go on in then.
Got it all figured out.
no
then?
trouble.
No trouble.
All right.
As you go by, you see one of the guards just kind of glaring at you, and the other one kind of tips his cap.
I'm just riding with my nose in the air.
As I go by, I'm just.
They could have afforded it. And you are inside Derry.
What do we see? What
You
do we-
can
what does it
you
look
can
like?
kind of move your map around. Actually, I've already got it pulled up there for you.
Oh, Tyrell's in control of the mouse this time. Anthony has given up his role.
When I get a wireless mouse, change.
Interesting.
It's not working. Does it have an on switch or anything?
Looks like it's.
Was it working before?
I don't think it's plugged into the right one.
It's not plugged in.
It might be plugged.
It's
into
plugged
one
in,
bad
just
one.
not into the right one.
The wrong laptop?
No, the wrong USB. Sometimes
Oh,
that
there it
happens.
is.
you go.
There it
Yeah, that's a
is.
bad
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Every laptop I've experienced.
Has like at least one.
There's
bad
like one that's used for USB devices, like USB
You can zoom out. You need to.
storage devices, and some that's used for.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just click it.
You are coming in from the southeast entrance.
You don't have to drag it. Just click it. Yeah, there you go. From the southeast?
Yeah.
Okay, now scroll down.
And
And to the over.
Oh wow, there you go.
scroll that way.
It's the capital of this.
Okay, so
This
we're
is
at
the
by
capital of
N5.
This is where y'all came in. Yep.
Fancy.
Yeah, this is the capital of the Bernheim Forest.
Yeah. Okay, so what kind of area are we in here? Does it?
Right here, it is. It's pretty nice. It's one of the 3 entrances, so it's kind of a little bit fancier, cleaner area. Oris kind of points you towards this area here. It's more towards the middle of the town.
Is there anybody out and about? What? Anything going
Just a few
on?
guards. It's really late.
Okay.
You see a few drunken people stumbling around, some passing out, sleeping in the gutters. The city's full, so there might not even be room. It seems people are actually having to stay outside. It is becoming so full for the festivities.
Hey, real quick, everybody. So let's just have a quick powwow. Just quick. How much are we wanting to get for our food here?
I have no idea what anything is worth. This is not my game.
Okay. Here's the thing. Are we selling it to people or are we selling it to vendors?
I would love to get rid of all of it at once. Is that
All right,
is
to
that,
a vendor. So we're gonna take if we see like
We got to sell to the middleman, is what we're doing.
and
Wholesale
it's gonna-
prices.
and it's going to be a lower price than if we
but that's
sell to
okay.
people.
We've got some money in our
Quick
pockets.
question.
Right.
Would I know if there's like anybody in the estate, in the Hornbeam estate that like a cook or someone that might be willing to buy that kind of bulk of food?
Possibly.
Okay, wait. So one of you magic users, can you make this look more fresh? Because we've been rolling around in it and
Yeah, we've mashed it pretty good.
just freshen it up. Liven it up.
Is that a thaumaturgy kind of thing?
I thought
Probably prestidigitation, but I
That's what I
don't.
meant.
Clean
yeah.
it up, yeah.
I don't have that.
Someone does.
Are you?
Yeah, I think
you're
I do have it.
prestidigitation.
Someone was
Pretty
talking
sure
about food.
somebody has some
Yeah, because I use
prestidigitation.
it to season the food. That's right. Yeah, I just kind of, I guess I use prestidigitation.
You could absolutely polish every one of these.
Yeah,
vegetables.
it'll-
Well, wait till we're about to sell it.
And well, I mean, if we do that now, we can. It's not like a limit. We can clean it up now and then clean it up
True.
even more. And here's what I'd say, just to put the icing on top of the cake, is have them taste one of like what do we have in here? Corn and tomatoes.
Yeah,
what do we have?
it's just a hodgepodge, right?
Okay, whatever they take, whenever they're about, we say, well, try our quality produce. It's straight from or whatever, and we say that we grew it under special circumstances. And when they take a bite, you put a little zing into it to make it taste.
want to lie to people.
We're not lying if it actually
We're just
tastes
being
that.
good salesmen, Uncle
Buck was the one
Alda.
who did that. I feel like Buck would be so against that. But
About cheating?
We're trying to get rid of what we have.
See, Buck, this life is rubbing off on you as well.
It's not bad if it's the truth.
But it's not.
It's not the truth, because as soon as the effect wears off, it's not going to taste good anymore.
When does the effect wear off? Because I haven't seen that part.
Good point. The question-
tasted pretty good while we were eating it.
Well, that's maybe it lasts long enough.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let's.
That's,
We'll try that. It's a
I'm not
great
saying
idea.
be dishonest.
It's a great. I don't have no problem being
stop in the middle of
dishonest.
the road.
No. As we're going.
No, we're going.
Give me perception checks.
Everybody.
Okay.
You're a little north of this area here.
Natural.
And mine was
16.
13 plus.
You're going down this main street here, and there's a bunch of different caravans of and trailers that are kind of parked on the edges, and one catches your eye. It's got a lime green roof, and you actually see the name of it has been changed recently, where it used to be. Did she have a name for it? I didn't think I'd given you a name for it.
No.
Oh, Evelyn?
That's all I have, though.
Yes, you recognize Endelin's caravan? That seems like the wrong word.
No, just her wagon.
Wagon, yeah, her covered
She
wagon.
didn't have a whole
Or
caravan.
maybe not a carriage. It was a
Yeah, carriage, yeah.
BT dubs. The prestidigitation spell lasts for 1 hour.
Just now.
But if they're cooking a marvelous feast,
We'll have to see what's
You
going on.
recognize Endelin's carriage parked on the street, and you see you didn't look at a name earlier or before when you'd first seen her, but she has kind of a sign set up now, and it used to say the Toadstool carriage, and Toad has been marked out roughly with some red paint, and Frog has been written over the Toad.
frog stew.
The Frog Stool carriage.
Did any of us notice her carriage?
Anyone? What?
Yep.
16, 15.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Yes, very much.
6.
No,
17.
I don't think you met her. So
You don't even know who
you don't.
Evan Lynn is.
Yeah, no.
I know he might.
Also,
Wasn't she
no.
part of
He
the
might.
She wasn't there.
no, he
She
was,
did mention the inkling to us.
She
though.
did.
he was at he was at Juniper Grove. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he was
Right,
alright.
right.
Yeah,
but
they're
she
both part
was
of
the one
her.
that told us about. What he's saying is she was the one that told us about the inkling, so
Right.
he might know her through those means.
He's never heard that name.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I recognize that carriage. Perhaps we could stop and visit my old friend.
All right, dear uncle.
We could probably find it tomorrow. I think we should.
I mean, should we at least touch base with it, just in case it gets really crowded?
You
in
think
the
she's
morning?
there?
I mean, who wouldn't be in a magical place like that?
It is a tad late.
Is this going to look suspicious? Are there any guards around?
Oh, it wouldn't look suspicious if we're just, oh, hey, dear friend, how are you? Of course, you have to
I'm
do.
just a bit paranoid, Buck.
I understand, but
Okay, for a quick second,
yes,
just you.
not me.
I'm going to go say hello.
We kind of like,
Dear Uncle Cal.
Help, my dear uncle.
All right, and I pick him up like a baby, and I set him down really delicately on the cobblestone or dirt, whatever. In the
what, cobblestone? What wouldn't you say?
Please hurry, uncle. I'm very exhausted.
Yes, yes. It'll only be a moment.
I go kind of like,
You rap on the door.
yeah.
and I go, I'm with him. That way she knows.
What the hell do you want?
Is it?
Yes.
Can she see him? Did she come to the door?
She opens the door.
Okay.
Forrest.
Yeah.
Buck. Quiet. Sorry.
Don't you start.
Don't you remember Uncle Aldo?
Of course, Uncle Aldo. It's so nice to see. We
It
made
is
pretty
good
good
to see
time.
you again.
Would you like to park your cart? I think I can make a little room.
Oh, can we stay with you?
Of course.
It's better than staying in
Ah,
a salty,
salty troll.
I'm afraid the salty troll is most likely full. But no, yes, I definitely have room. You all know.
Hey, that's nice.
Um,
All right, yeah.
Should we take shifts with the cart or something to make sure nobody runs off with our
No
stuff?
one's gonna mess with it here. There's plenty of guards.
I was just pointing. She was about to make a really good point. I could
Oh,
feel
okay.
it. I could feel it in my bones.
Okay, well let's tie you up then. I'll tie up the mule.
She has to kind of hook up her two brilliant white horses to kind of back her cart up, and she kind of hits another one, but kind of drums it on a little bit, but makes room for yours, and she helps stable
I hope you've got insurance.
your
That's why you
pony
got bumpers.
and your mule with her horses again.
They don't call them bumpus for no reason.
That's right.
I'll pull up the picture of her for you since you've never seen her.
This is our friend Rask. We met him in Juniper Grove.
He's with the Inklings.
Again, just as he does not need. You don't want to say that name too loud here.
Oh,
Understand.
But knowing those people could get you killed.
You don't have any tattoos or anything, do you? Visible?
None that you need to know about
That's
at the moment.
if a god can see it, it may bring us some trouble. That's
They
all I'm
know
saying.
better than put it in plain sight.
All right.
Please, everyone come in. It's late.
Everybody loves a good butthole tattoo.
There are no women in England.
God.
Didn't realize that would go over so well with y'all.
That was good.
Oh Lord. Alright, so I guess we're all in and the door's closed,
Yes.
and so I can drop my disguise.
Yes.
yeah, we're in a different dimension now, Otis.
A pocket dimension. You ever been in one of those?
No.
Isn't that neat? We're in somebody's pocket.
You're in my pocket, dear.
We're in my pocket. Do you have a fireplace in here? It's kind of hot. This is a hot pocket.
Get out.
Oh my.
I'm joking. That was actually funny.
Anyway.
You got that picture there, Seth?
Not yet.
I'm glad to be out of that disguise.
It was very good. Yes. Most people would not recognize you.
Just something I picked up along the way.
I understand. Well,
I'm just waiting to see what you look like. Just trying to open my eyes.
If I could just get my eyes to open, but they
I'll
don't.
talk while I look.
Anyway,
Oh, and this is Thren, by the way, if you couldn't tell. That I did that disguise myself.
if she could see through that, I think she could probably tell.
Of course, and it's Hatch for you.
Yes.
What did you decide to name her?
Alata.
Alata. It's a beautiful name for a beautiful bird. Congratulations.
Wait, what was her name?
Alata.
A lot of what?
It's just Alata. It's like it's Elvish.
Ah,
A lot of what? It's a lot of bird.
that's a lot of bird right there.
We're gonna have some editing to do right here.
Well, what do we have planned for tomorrow?
The first thing we need to do is ditch these goods somehow.
Surely you're going to sell them.
Of course.
Yeah, but we're trying to sell them in bulk to avoid the hassle because we have other things to do. We need to.
Well, you said that you had possibly someone that you could sell them to.
We might be able to find a cook at the Hornbeam estate. I'm sure they'll need it
Do
for
they-
the feasting.
Do they ever like come out to buy stuff in the market, or is it normally delivered there?
That's a good question, Seth.
I'd say a chef at your place would probably have a direct route to someone that they buy from. Right.
So we just pull up to the loading dock and say, "We got some great vegetables for you."
Yeah, would we just go in, or would they have a direct supplier, you think?
Probably a direct supplier.
Would I know who that is, having lived there? Or would that have been
Maybe we
something-
That
intercept
would have been below your.
Yeah.
Maybe we intercept the supplier.
There's gonna be lots of people out. You could probably just sell it.
We can just
Your
sell
silver
it.
tongue.
That's true, but at the same time, I don't know. I just didn't want to, be selling stuff for 3 days trying to get rid of this junk.
King's Day is a big deal here in Derry.
Exactly.
With all the feasting going on, we shouldn't have any trouble selling food.
Okay, we'll try that. We'll go just, to where the vendors are and set up a booth, make stuff look pretty, and
So are we vending now?
we're gonna vend.
All right.
Let's vend it.
Vending.
We'll
All right,
make a
so-
show out of it.
So we need to figure out some good rates. All right, let's take inventory real quick. Just real quick. What do we
Okay.
got? What all?
I don't know. The DM will probably have to explain to us what all we have.
Haven't I already done that?
No, you just.
I've definitely told you what's
You've
on.
never
There's a
told us
pot.
exact amounts.
Right,
we just got a bunch of
and
produce.
it seems like it may be changing. I don't know. Maybe there's tomatoes. Maybe there's potatoes.
We said it's just normal, just a lot of different
Corn.
things.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I know we've got like some corn.
Also,
I thought that'd be good enough for you.
I would like to point out the fact that also prestidigitation, you can have 3 things active at once.
Yeah.
3 different effects.
Yeah.
let's try to.
So we could do flavor, looks,
Yeah, but
and
to
something
one
else.
thing.
Flavor, looks, and
Not like a
clean 'em.
bunch.
You can't sprinkle it like salt over everything.
Wait, so are you saying 1 tomato? You can only do 1 tomato at a time.
Yes.
We can't just press the digitize the whole cart.
No.
No, 'cause
That sucks.
We're not trying to
But I
sell
mean-
the cart. We're trying to sell the produce.
Right,
That's all
but we
that-
can
But I mean,
only do
that-
3 pieces at a time.
Well, no, we could spend. I could spend a few minutes cleaning everything in the cart.
That you
We-
could do in bulk, kind of like foot by
Yeah.
foot squares.
Yeah. We don't need to.
Oh, because the effect lasts. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Well,
Well,
it
I mean,
immediately.
Thing is permanent.
if you
Yeah,
clean
it
it, it's
immediately
clean.
cleans it.
right.
Oh.
It's not an illusion at that point.
If you
or-
flavor it, that's where.
So we flavor up some samples. That's all. And
exactly
Then, okay.
what I'm saying.
Very good. Okay, so we've got.
I'm still
I'm writing it
against
down, don't worry.
flavoring
I'm
the
fine.
food.
Finally, good grief. This is her.
She's older than she looks, mate.
She's in a sleeping robe right now, though.
She's possibly hundreds of years old.
If anyone else wants to look at it.
Hundreds.
pretty.
Took me forever.
His mouth is just agape.
We don't see women often.
There's women in the Inkling.
Also, my first time to drink
Derry.
Derry. Here in Derry.
Never been here before.
All right, so
No.
let's
Well,
put
we haven't
this.
either.
Let's quantify this in like barrels. All right.
This is your father, by the way.
He's a scary looking dude.
Let's quantify this in barrels. All right. So let's say, would it be crazy to say all the inventory all together? It makes up about 6 barrels.
No, much more than that.
Much
More than that?
Oh, that's great.
It's like a whole cart full.
Okay, how much is a cart?
Should we
full?
sell?
This was the mayor's entire investment of
So
a year.
yeah, so I just didn't know how he's fitting it all in the cart. Is it piled plumb high?
Yes.
All right. So, what about 6 barrels of each thing?
I was just gonna give y'all an amount at the end of it
All right.
to make it simple.
Let's hear it.
Well, we didn't.
You haven't sold it yet.
If we're gonna try
Oh,
to
when
sell
we
it,
sell
though,
it.
we
Oh,
need to
okay.
be able to tell people what it costs.
Maybe.
That's for y'all to decide how much it costs.
All right. So we need to figure out some rates.
Do we need to sell stuff by the bushel, single vegetables?
It's important to note, everything we make off of this is straight profit.
How about we just play it by ear and we just, depending on what the people look like, we'll judge how much to charge them.
Now that almost. I'm okay with.
And classist?
See, here's the thing.
Very classy.
I'm okay with deceiving people with taste because that's all in the presentation. But if we're doing a case by case basis, I don't know.
Well, I think people
I'm
are going to be.
against flavoring
That
that
guy's
food.
ugly.
You're
Let's
against
charge him more.
flavoring it?
We can clean it and it's fresh.
All
we
right.
can sell it without having to do that. It's good.
All right, if you're gonna twist my arm, I agree.
Besides, I need to do some shopping while we're here.
So when are you?
And
when are you?
perhaps some other errands.
So when are you gonna watch the cop? We're working in shifts, aren't we?
What, on selling the stuff?
Yeah.
I don't
That
know.
should only take a matter of hours.
I'll stay the whole time so I can, pull in the business.
We do need a crier.
Yeah. I've even got my clothes for the job.
Perfect.
But should we remain consistent with our disguises?
That's my only concern with this whole thing.
Because I'm going to look, they're going to think, oh, this guy rolled in last night, you know, a high roller, and then I'm going to be standing out there.
You could be a merchant, and that's how you got your business. And merchants, they can be bombastic
That's
and
true.
charismatic.
That is
so
true. Okay, so I'm a merchant. And meanwhile, a couple of us can shop.
All right.
We'll split up. There's no danger here, hopefully. We'll get it done.
I do have a few things I need to take care of. I may leave for a bit.
Okay. That would be fine. I just don't. What would a cob of corn cost? Like 2 copper pieces or something?
Probably.
I mean, if we've got a whole cartload worth of food, wouldn't you say it would be worth probably a few gold? About how much?
I would say more than a
Several
few.
gold, like a lot of gold.
I would think if we sold the whole cart at once, maybe would we want like what 300 gold for the whole thing?
Yeah,
would that
that's
be
insane.
underselling it?
That's way overselling.
Overselling. Okay. So, in the context, 300
how much
is
does
too
it-
much.
I took a look, and I would guess you probably are going to get about 30 gold for your produce.
For all
All
of
right.
it.
30 is the name of the game.
I'm not into produce sales, but that's just a seller's eye.
Okay. Boy, they didn't set us up very well. I mean, I know
Well,
it
they
was the
set
best
us
they
up
could
as
do.
good as they could.
I know, but still, I was thinking we were going to have a bunch of money.
30 gold for a farmer's pretty good.
I would say so. That could buy our village.
Well, I know, but we've made 180 since, or 175 since then.
And look
Just
what it cost
curse
us.
of the
driving
common man.
over here.
It's the curse of the common man.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, we made this much, but it cost us our humanity.
I'm not even human.
You got human-like characteristics, Urist.
That's racist.
That's very white of you.
Okay. Well, anyway, we'll do our best to sell them.
You've gained the whole world, but you've lost your soul.
All that glitters is not gold.
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
No. It didn't even fit there.
It rhymed with gold.
It rhymed.
No.
Yes.
I have a lot of business to do. If you are going to stay here, I must insist we go to bed now.
It's like a sleepover.
I agree. We've been traveling all day. We can
I will
discuss
conjure
this
up your
tomorrow.
beds again.
I'm too
An extra one.
excited
What
to
was your
sleep.
name, son?
Rask.
Rask. It's nice to meet you.
Just give me a chair and I'll be happy.
Evelyn.
Nice to meet you.
I feel like I've seen you before. Okay. And you turn around and she does have you all, the twin size little cots, and she goes off to her bed that has the cover, the curtains.
Canopy.
Yeah, the canopies and the curtains.
So these are once again the beds that are however we want them when we get them.
Yep.
Awesome.
Nice.
Remember when we got them before? It was whatever our preference was, however we'd want our bed to be. We got it. Soft, hard, skinny,
Yeah.
tall.
You mean
Yeah,
I
they
don't
were-
have
they
to
were pretty
sleep with
awesome.
one of you?
What?
She
No, I
has
don't have to
conjured
sleep with
enough
one of you
beds.
this time?
She's
No.
conjured enough beds.
Plenty enough beds.
There's a story for the Inkling.
It's always an option. I'm just kidding. Don't.
We're going to sleep.
I'm sacking out, bro.
I'm going to sit up and just hold the phoenix. I'm just going.
Can we set an alarm on the Phoenix for time to get up? Can it like crow?
It just opens its beak and the podcast starts playing as the alarm just blares out. And welcome back to the Congress of D&D.
It's a Bluetooth speaker.
But while you're sleeping.
Oh no.
Your
You have a
Bluetooth is so
fantastic
off
night.
that it transcends dimensions.
All right. Everyone's night comes and goes. You all sleep very well in your comfortable beds, however you prefer them to be. And Evelyn wakes you up the next morning as she's hustling and bustling and getting ready for her own sales of the day.
What were you saying about me?
I said that you had a good night's sleep.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to freak you out.
Dang it. Well, let's get a move on. Let's get a good start here. We should probably try to get out there as soon as possible. Get a good spot for business.
None of you are interested in any of my wares, are you? You bought some things last time.
What are you offering exactly?
Oh, that's what I was hoping for. I'm not giving you quite as good a deal this time, though. I have created a few extra things. I do have some normal healing potions, of course.
How much for a healing potion?
50 gold.
Oh, boy, that's a chunk.
Well, I'm going to make quite a bit of gold this week, this coming few weeks.
What all do we need? What do we need to buy while we're
All
here?
right. So what I have one healing potion in my inventory.
I don't have one.
Also, hey, Evelyn.
0.
Real quick,
What's that?
while I have your ear, can you tell me about this coin? It's Delilah's.
Yeah. She takes it. This is interesting. I do not have time to look at it right now. Let me look at it tonight after... very interesting. Just hold on to it. I will look at it. Thank you.
Got ya.
Good plan, Buck.
Pays to know.
No one else wants to know what kind of potions I have?
Maybe later.
Wait. Well,
I would like
me.
to see your potions.
She pulls out a crate that has many different kinds of vials full of different colors.
What all we got?
She pulls out a luminous ichor containing a glass jar etched with some holy symbols. I've been working on this one for a while. This is a potion of clairvoyance.
Does that show you your current objective?
It gives you a bit of a forward sight. Lets you see how things could turn out.
Oh,
How
Could be
much?
useful. It depends on your situation. It could be for someone who's wanting to look into the child's future. I mean, it could go for quite a while. But if you're looking into a certain just mercenary job or something like that, it could show just the ending. Different timings.
What about just looking into the next few days?
It's not so specific. It's a bit of a tricky potion.
Do you have to drink all of it, or is it in doses?
Yes, it is. No, it is just one dosage.
what does it cost?
Hold on.
this one's gonna be a lot.
Probably a lot.
Do we each? Who all has a healing potion right now?
I have one.
One.
I've used
Thren used his. I used mine. Rask, do you have a healing potion?
I use mine.
This potion will run about 960 gold.
Holy cow!
All right.
I heard you talking like you come into a windfall.
No.
Not quite on that level.
Oh, well, you were scoffing at 30 gold. I thought you'd made it big.
Okay. You said you have 3 healing potions.
Yes.
If
I also
we
have
bought,
a potion of greater healing.
how much is it?
That is 150. I will drop it for you because we're friends to 110.
Okay. Well, what do you think about
How much is a greater healing versus a normal?
110 and 50.
110, 250, and
No, I mean not the cost. What is
It's
how
a
many
D8.
dice?
It's
It's
not D8.
D6.
It's
It's
D6.
3d6 plus 3. That's how I run it.
Dang.
The potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2. Next one's 3d6 plus 3. And the
The final
one is 4d8 plus 4.
Dang.
Well, if we bought all 3 healing potions, could
Yeah.
you cut us a deal?
I'll tell you what, I will... 110 as well for the 3.
110 for the 3.
Okay, so if we buy all 4 of these potions, 220 gold pieces.
I don't think the greater one.
I mean,
It sounds a fair deal.
220. I've got
220 and split it all around.
right.
Right, you said it's what we'd be getting one
so we
greater
got-
healing potion and,
we got
and
3.
That's
I
just
mean,
like
as
40,
Urist-
45 gold a piece.
As Urist and I already have gold pieces, we still chip in so it doesn't hurt everybody as much. So what's 220
220 by 5
between 5 people?
would be 44 gold pieces each.
piece.
All
That's
right.
cheap. That's less than the cost of one healing potion.
I do have a question though for the group. So each of you would get a one of the normal healing potions. How would we decide who gets the greater?
Whoever
I
needs
need-
it, whoever
I need.
whoever dies first.
Yeah, if there's somebody who gets
These are all. I would say all of our healing potions are team healing potions. Yeah, like if
we just hold on to them for if
Agreed.
if there's a need. you
yeah,
know.
I mean, if I have one healing potion, but Rask is down, obviously I'm going to use mine on him.
How much gold do you have, Rask? If you don't mind, do you have at least 44?
100.
Okay, well that's
Do you have any issue paying 44 and us getting all of these healing potions?
Not at all.
Okay, let's
Three.
all pitch in 44.
You're making my day quite easy.
It's what we do.
I do have some others, if you're interested.
what
Hey, Rask, if there's anything else you need, we can pitch in and help out.
Potion of fire breath here.
So we each get just the basic healing potion.
Me,
Potion
you, and
of
Rask all
thunder
have a healing potion,
resistance.
and then whoever wants to hold on to the greater one.
I would say let's give that to our wizard, who is most likely to.
Yeah, hold on to the big one.
And
Well, no, if he goes down,
I won't be able to use it.
he won't be able to use it on himself. So
Let the more tanky person have it.
yeah, Buck, you take it.
are you sure?
Yeah,
All right.
you take the big one. Okay, now we each have a healing potion.
And it's 3d6 plus 3.
Yes.
Now, what? There was fire breathing. There was.
A potion of thunder resistance. And just the other healing potion. So I just have 3 potions left to try to sell today.
Oh, well, maybe you can make your money back. Yeah. That we really do appreciate you.
I made a little bit of profit on you. I just could have made more to a stranger. But I like you all.
Well, we appreciate the sacrifice.
They were my lower ones. The clairvoyance, hopefully. That's almost 1,000 gold.
The big seller.
There's going to be some rich woman's daughter who wants to see her future love or something.
Yes.
People will pay it. But fire breath, thunder
Good showmanship.
resistance.
How much is the fire breath? Hold on. I don't think
I mean,
up
you
for
could
that.
say, you could say, hey, we could take this corn.
150.
and roast it.
How much?
150. Oh, that's cheap.
It is.
I
We
don't
could-
have that anymore.
We could take this corn and popcorn.
Popcorn right there on the
For
street.
the festivities.
You could only use it one time though.
Yeah, but if we did it on a whole barrel, we could have enough popcorn for people to walk
We
around.
could also
and-
just light
Would
a
that
fire
even turn the
and do
price
that.
though?
150. What?
Would that even turn a profit at that?
People
No.
may
Of
sell
course.
kernel corn a lot more expensive than they.
Yeah.
If we sell it by the kernel, it would fetch a lot better price than by the
I
cob.
think I don't think we need that right now.
No.
Hey, wait, quick. Do you have any kind
maybe-
of fire-related spells or cantrips? Like fireball?
But maybe we could do that little, popcorn trick
We could
for
roast
some
it
people,
using
as they
his
walk around, just a
fireball.
little snack. Just use some of the popcorn. Or
Yeah.
some of the corn, not all of it.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Can we prestidigitation that?
What?
I don't
Popcorn?
believe
No,
so.
no. You have to. It's,
We would actually have to.
you would
put
have to
fire
heat it
it.
up, and we would need
You
some
can
fat
chill,
of some
warm, or
sort, like
flavor
oil,
1 cubic foot of
something to
non-living
make it,
material.
Yeah.
pop it.
I don't think that would be enough to pop it though. It would just make it
No,
warm.
we would.
What are we talking about?
We could easily just light a fire, use a pot.
prestidigitation.
Yeah, let's. You know
Uh,
what? In fact, I think that's what we. If we want.
Why
to
don't
do
you
this.
cook some stuff with some of this, and we'll sell that too.
Okay, I've got a sack of flour. I'll make some bread.
Yeah.
Something, some
We'll
flavored bread.
We'll set up a booth.
Ooh, flavored bread. What can I flavor it with?
I don't know, whatever you want.
I mean, but we need.
With prestidigitation, is it?
I
what you're
mean,
saying?
I would be willing to flavor the bread.
Buck
Right.
is
That
way
seems more
against
honest.
I mean, that's the thing.
that. Buck wants to flavor with his own seasonings. He's very prideful.
No. It's I mean, the thing is, I want flavoring that if they decide, oh, I want a loaf of this, I'm going to take it back to my family and eat later tonight. It's
Yeah, you don't want to wear off.
right. If it's a
You have
snack,
your honor as a baker on that. I understand.
I mean,
You've got your own spices. Just do your thing.
I don't know if I have any spices.
Make the Buck's famous 7 grain.
7 grain. Listen, these people ain't worth the 7 grains.
Sure they are.
One of those grains is my heart.
And you're not gonna leave your heart in Derry?
Not in Derry. The other 6 grains are just made up.
Oh, they're not actually
No,
anything.
I'm just kidding. There's 7 grains.
Where do you even find 7? Can you even name 7 grains?
Wheat, barley, oat,
Some of the other.
poppy. Those are
Is that a
seeds.
grain?
Those
That's
are
a
seeds.
seed.
I don't know if they're grains.
It's in the bread anyway.
Yeah, it's something like that. There's another one.
Rye? Is that a grain?
That's not a no. That's a type of bread. That's not a.
No, barley and rye. Rye is a thing, right? What is rye?
So
You're a
is-
very laborious group. If you need an oven, I can conjure one for you in here.
You can conjure an
Do you
oven?
have spices like some sweet, like cinnamons? And,
I am an alchemist, of course. I have spices.
Okay, I'm gonna make some sweet breads. So if you don't mind.
I have to get to work, and
Yes.
if you think about it hard enough, you'll find it.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna go do that.
You
And
turn
get-
around and you see an enormous oven.
and I get
So
to
we
work
can do
on.
anything we want in this pocket dimension?
Kind of, yeah.
Does it work outside?
I kind of have to know about it. It's my brain that kind of creates it, but yeah.
If I take the bread out, it's still flavored.
Ooh. No, actually.
That's
What if-
the kicker. That's where
So
it gets
we can't take anything out of here. We've stumped
If
the
not,
DM.
I can try.
You
to,
know what? This is a special case. Yes, you can.
Okay. All
Because this is not being conjured. The items are not being conjured. The utensils are being conjured. But she has put in so many items.
I'm going to think of like a big banner that says all those fresh vegetables.
That would not happen.
That doesn't happen.
You
Okay.
asked her. That
She would have to think about it, and then
She has to. We
and
can't
then
just do
and then
that.
if she conjured it up inside the wagon, you couldn't take it out.
Okay.
that
Gotcha.
would be a special thing. But like ingredients for food, she's had to bring in and just kind of stockpile, and then it can pop in and out.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm gonna get to work on the sweetbreads.
I'm gonna go out and look for a place to set up.
Okay. Stepping outside, you're about as good a spot you can. Everyone is. There's carts all around, and you're already parked. So.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just start making stuff look good. You know,
Okay.
standing some of the stuff up where they can see what everything is. And
I'm gonna say that I use half my sack of flour to make several breads that are
Okay.
of different varying degrees.
Oh, you
Give
just
me
got a
a cooking check. What did we say?
I think it's
sleight of hand, wasn't it? I think it was.
What was it?
maybe.
Wisdom.
No. It's just cooking, and I'm
Okay, did we
proficient.
create a cooking?
Yeah, it's under wisdom.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
15, 2, and 2. 19.
Okay. Yep, you were able to create
Some delicious looking bread.
some
And
10 loaves.
yeah, 10 loaves.
10 loaves.
And I'm cutting it up to where I can sell it individually, so it's a walk around snack.
Okay. Yep.
And it's sweet, and savory. Some of it's
walk around
salty.
snack,
Yeah,
street food.
like Disney World.
Never heard of that.
You'll probably want to edit that out. The mouse will come after us.
Baseball.
Buck, you want to make any stew or anything with some of these vegetables?
I mean, we could do a sample. Sure.
Yeah, show what we can make with this type.
Mm-hmm.
Of, yeah, do that. Yep.
All right. Just I take just a few of the vegetables.
Well, we don't have any cups or anything to put that in.
You have bread.
Put
bread bowls.
Can you make a bread bowl?
I'll make some bread
Oh my
bowls.
gosh, this is
Give me
unbelievable.
another cooking check.
Yes.
Is someone helping you?
I'll assist.
I'm watching.
He's watching. He's helping.
No,
Okay.
I'm still
You got it,
straightening
man.
stuff up outside.
Well,
I'm gonna
I'll
disguise
have
myself as the
inspiration,
old
too.
man again and go out and shop.
18.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
try
have
with
advantage.
Yeah. Okay, so the 18, 22 to make the bread bowls.
Yes. You make some wonderful bread bowls and stew to go in them.
All right, so let's get to selling.
Okay. I'm
excited.
Urus's.
Yeah, I'm.
What would you like to do, Roast?
Yeah, I disguised myself, as the old man again. I went out to go do some shopping.
Okay. What kind of shopping are you going for?
I guess I'd like to look for maybe like an armor shop of sorts.
The old man. Yeah.
I'm looking for a breastplate. Oh, my grandson, he loves his adventuring. I thought I'd get him a gift.
You know that in around, so y'all parked about right here in front of, on this main road.
Yeah.
And you know that further into this area, you could probably find an armor.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head around that
You
way.
actually can hear the hammering and such.
Yeah. That's where I'm headed.
Okay. Anything else anyone else is wanting?
I will go with him.
You're going with him? Okay.
Oh wait, I thought you were helping him with the bread.
He already did.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But now he's going with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you.
Rask, anything you want to do in town?
No,
You gonna help us out?
I'll just keep helping with the bread.
Okay. All right, we'll jump to you two. As you are walking through the busy town, you following the ringing of the hammer on the anvil, you come to a shop and you see that of a Quicksilver Fox emblazoned on a post, and it is the Fox's Armory.
All right. Yeah, and
You see a fellow dwarf working the forge.
yeah, I'm disguised as like a halfling though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did my disguise. I'm not just walking around as
Right.
as Urus.
There's a thick, heavy-set dwarf working the bellows and such.
Good day, sir.
Good afternoon.
I'm doing some shopping for my grandson. He could use maybe some new armor, a shield. He's an adventuring sort. He needs some protection for the roads.
Okay, well, are you looking for something that has a bit of magical protection or just something basic?
What would the magical protection entail?
Well, you have some scale mail that is a bit stronger, thanks to some magical dealings. +1 armor.
What does that cost?
Yeah, probably. Gotta check.
About 1,500 gold pieces.
Oh my, that's a bit too rich for my blood. I'm sorry.
Apparently your grandson doesn't matter that much to you then. But if you're looking for something basic, somewhere in the 30 to 100 gold pieces range, depending on what kind of set you're looking for.
Yeah, let me just.
What
look
are
through
you
the-
looking for?
Let me just look through the handbook real quick to see what
Meanwhile-
all the.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, meanwhile.
Town crier.
Yeah, can I find like a box or something to stand on?
Yeah, you got barrels and boxes in your car.
Okay, and he's brought out his soup and
Yep.
bread bowls.
Y'all have
and,
a cauldron of soup that y'all can
we've
sell.
got it going on. Yeah, and I'm just gonna hop up on the box and take a deep breath. I've put on more of my brightly colored clothes. And I'm gonna say, fresh vegetables, fresh baked stew, and bread. Buck's famous 7-grain bread. Come get your fresh bread. Take it home to your families.
All right, give me a performance check.
With the metal die. It rolls 5s, Cameron. It sucks. That's +5 though, so 10.
Okay. Yeah, you're catching people's eye. They can smell the fresh bread. They can smell the spices in the stew, and you get a good line coming.
All right.
How much you got
Product
charging?
speaks for itself. I would say if we're saying it's 2 copper for a cob of corn, I would say a bread bowl would be what 5 copper because it's a quality.
Just the bowl
No, a bread bowl with the stew
with
in
the
it.
stew. Well, what would stew cost like an inn? That'd be like a couple silver or something, wouldn't it?
You'd think so.
Okay. I'm really bad at determining prices, so
We'll say like two silver for a bread bowl of stew.
okay.
As y'all are kind of doing this, and going, it is the festivities. You can up your prices a bit. People will pay.
Up it. Let's up it.
10 silver?
That
Is
may
that
be
too much? I'm thinking Silver Dollar City prices here. What would you charge for?
If we're talking,
That's about 3 gold.
but you get a collectible cup.
The bread bowl's actually made of plastic.
You can keep the bowl as long as you don't eat it.
Until it turns green. You can somehow find a way to preserve it. We'll do 7.
Lord.
7 silver. Okay.
All right, 7 silver.
Okay.
Are we selling it pretty good at 7 silver?
Yeah, y'all
It's
are
moving.
quickly running out at 7 silver.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
Dang it! You made us go bad for 10.
we don't know. We don't know. We just don't know.
It's straight profit. That's the thing.
Are they coming trying to buy just any vegetables? Like,
Some people are buying vegetables, yeah.
and we forgot to press to digitize them to look better, didn't we?
Yep.
He's gone.
It's all right. It's all right. If it's selling, it's selling. I'll have you know, ladies and gentlemen, I made this wonderful stew with these very vegetables. You can have this flavor for your own at a later date. Just buy some veggies, throw in some spices. I can't tell you which ones because that's a trade secret.
Yeah, come right this way. Right this way. The best vegetables in the Bernheim Forest.
Wow.
Okay, so y'all selling dirt cheap.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Y'all are able to quickly sell out of your stew and the bread that you have made, and you get about 8 gold
Total?
from just the stew and the
Oh,
bread.
just the stew. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, y'all could have sold that for about a gold piece apiece, but
Are you serious?
yeah.
Dang.
How many silver pieces is a gold? Is it 100?
100.
Oh gosh, we were selling it for pennies.
Well, people are happy. You brought joy to people.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, that's.
I'm
all we
rewarded with the smiles, and that they
The
are
produce
taking
has
this-
moved well as well, and you get a little bit more from the produce because you're selling this so cheap. People kind of feel bad, tip you a little bit, and you get 42 gold.
So 50 total.
50.
We made 50 gold today.
50 gold, yeah.
Did that take most of the day, or is that?
I would say it took you almost a day. Yeah.
Oh boy, Buck, I'm exhausted.
Well,
I've been screaming
We're
for
gonna
like
jump back
6
to-
hours.
oh, profit's
Yeah.
good.
In the
It's 10
meantime,
gold.
I guess I'm okay. Yeah, back to me being the old man.
Do you have any non-magical scale mail?
Yeah, of course we do. What kind of figure? You're a halfling. You need small halfling kind of thing for your grandson?
No, he's my adopted grandson. He's a dwarf.
Interesting. Okay, obviously I know how to make for a dwarf.
And do you
Scale mail? What was the price on the scale
Get my, it's a 50 gold, and then a shield would be like 10. I was gonna ask for those too.
He wants to. Okay.
Yeah. Just non-magical, you know.
Okay. We have a +1 shield, you know.
How much
Also
is it?
1500.
I cannot afford that, I'm sorry.
You really need to love your adopted dwarven grandson home. 95 gold for the two.
Very well.
Okay.
Not gonna try to.
He takes your gold.
Yeah.
You're not there.
So
Yeah,
what?
I'm not there.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess with that, I'll just get carried up.
Thank you, sir.
Take care of the grandson of yours.
You're with me, right?
Yeah.
I was kind of standing back away. I'll walk
Would you carry this for me?
Sure.
Anything for you, half elf?
I was curious. I'm holding I brought my leather armor with me. I was curious if I could sell this and buy a different set.
Of course. I need a price on that. Hey, what are you hoping to buy?
Got it. Leather 10.
Where's my book?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're good. We can both use it.
Studded?
Yeah.
45.
I will take that letter off your hands and give you, and he pulls out, for yourself or your adopted pixie granddaughter. Yourself, okay. Taking the price off that. And he kind of does some math in his head. 50 gold, and I'll take that off your hands, and you'll get the studded leather.
Could you possibly lower it a little bit more since I've given you my armor originally?
I am. Of course.
Fine, I'll have 50 gold.
Okay.
Could have negotiated more than that, Thran. I know I'm nowhere around to help, but
well, since you're already doing me a
Things
favor.
are way more expensive during the festivities.
They are.
Yeah.
They
I mean,
are.
Because people will pay it.
it's true.
And he just
And
proved
And he
that.
just proved it.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, Buck, we've got 50 gold in our pockets, and
That's-
Rask has helped.
That's 10 apiece. I'm
We're
not.
just gonna split it up 5 ways.
Yeah, I'm not in it for the gold. I mean, the gold is nice, and I know that's what it's here for. But I mean,
Are you going to try to sell the cart? And the mule?
No,
Della stays in the family, and I
I
mean,
can't sell Della.
here's the thing. Let's keep the cart. Maybe at some point in time, we could buy some lumber and upgrade the cart. a little.
It's not gonna hurt to have a cart. I wonder what it would cost to put the animals up in the cart and everything where we wouldn't have to have them while we're traveling around here. Is there a stable or anything nearby that I know where
Your
one?
mule and pony are in a stable right now. Anne Boleyn just put them in with her. She didn't even ask or pay, but
Oh,
they're
okay.
being taken care of. You don't know if she's paying or what. Taking care of at the moment.
So Della and
Chanticleer.
Chanticleer are being taken care of.
I don't know. It is a hassle, but I do think we should find a place to put the cart. I don't want to have to buy another one if we need one.
No, not at all. I think the cart has proved its worth over and over.
I agree. Where would we try to leave the cart? Like, is there a place?
I mean, we could leave it where it's at,
Yeah,
probably.
the stable people usually will find a place to be put them. It might cost a fee, but a stable
Okay.
fee.
Or we could just hook it right up next to Evelyn's.
Yeah, but for future, she's not going to be here forever. I don't know how long we're going to be here.
I'd say we figure that out then.
Okay,
It's
fine with me.
Yeah, no need in paying for a parking space if we got one for free right now.
Is there anything you wanted to go shopping for?
You
Anything you
know,
want to explore? Anywhere you wanted to go?
here's the thing. I like my club, but I think it may be time to look maybe some sharper weapons, maybe.
What'd you say about this time we've made it back?
If you want to do, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was
They've
gonna
spent
have-
most of the day selling.
So I'm going
Yeah.
to look around for. Is there any stores that have like magic spell books or library or anything?
I think so, yes.
What weapon do you think would be good for me, Buck?
For you?
I'm really enjoying this spear.
I mean, that's a pretty...
You could asking the armor. What are you looking for exactly?
I was curious if there was any go to the library or any place that you could buy spell tomes, anything like that.
There's a scribus a few blocks that way. The local traders have a few things if you wanted to. Theirs is a little bit iffy. We have a Wandrite. He kind of looks the opposite way. Up right there, right across the street over there to the left, is a Wandrite. They might know more people in that persuasion, I'm not sure.
I'll go to the Wanderer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of following along with him.
You walk down the street and you see in spindly letters in glass above the door it says Kunin's Extraordinary Wands. And you step in, there's a little ding of a bell as you come in, and the place is dusty, and there's just boxes and boxes of wands. Think very much Harry Potter Ollivanders here. Yeah.
Oh,
Hello! He is a gnome.
I could tell. I was assuming.
Do you sell any spell tombs?
It was.
Spell tomes? No. You'll have to go to the scribus probably, or some trainers might have something you need.
All right. What all kinds of wands do you sell?
Oh, I have many wands. Anything in particular?
What about a wand of magic missile?
Magic missile. Let me look here. Oh, I think I do. I do, yes. I actually have 3. Varying powers on those and the different shots, if you will. How much are you looking to spend?
At the moment I'm not looking too great, but I've got a little bit to spend.
Oh, okay. Well, this one here is it's got the least amount of charges, and it is 5,500 gold pieces.
I'm afraid you're going to say that.
The next one, and he just pulls out another one without really paying attention to you. This one has the most, and it is 8,000 gold pieces. And right here, somewhere in the middle, he pulls a third one, is about 6,750 gold pieces. So, how much money are you looking to spend today?
Well, at the moment, I'm not going to be able to afford any of that. But I might come back on a later date, though.
Oh. Okay.
I will probably return.
I'm sure you will.
I will return.
Love that bit.
Cheapskate.
Under his breath.
Hey, Buck.
Yeah.
Let's go find a weapon place. Me and you. And Rask, come along.
Yes.
Rask, you're an afterthought.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
I keep forgetting he's the new guy now, Buck.
I'm here.
Yeah. Come with us.
Forgive me.
So, what all weapons do you have right now?
A hammer.
That's a
mighty hammer.
what is it?
And my drunken fist.
I mean, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty great.
I'm thinking I might pick up a couple more spears just because.
You get them tailor fit to you.
Yeah, and because when I throw one, then I'll have another, or another couple.
I mean, well, at that point,
plus if they break.
Do you want a spear or do you want javelins?
A spear is I can. I want a spear because.
I mean, what I'm saying is, you have the spear, and
but a javelin. You could stab with a javelin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, if you two-hand a spear, it really does a lot more damage.
I mean, I get that. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. You keep the spear for your main weapon.
Yeah, but why not just have more? And that way, if I have, a couple spears, I can always stab or throw.
You can just pull the javelin off and just launch it, though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's your money to spend.
I mean,
All I'm saying
I
is,
can throw a javelin further, can't I? Probably.
I believe that is correct. Yeah, by and large, you can. Javelins are lighter.
It's 10 feet.
When you short, in short range, but you look at the long game and with disadvantage.
You can with disadvantage throw it a lot further.
Yeah, a lot further. If you close one eye. And
I'm not that great at throwing stuff, Buck. I'm okay, but
then you got a lot more range.
I think the spear is the way to go.
All right. I mean, hey, listen.
Plus, they're way cheaper according to this catalog that I'm looking at.
No, they're not. Javelin.
Spear's one gold piece. A javelin is it's five silver pieces. See
for the price of that spear, you could buy 20 javelins.
Well, we'll get there and we'll see how.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't even really know what a javelin looks like.
It's your money.
Use it when you need it.
It's your money. Use it. You want it now.
All right, Seth. We're gonna go find a weapon shop.
Okay.
Me, Buck, and Rask.
Well, the ringing is still going on, and you find your way over to the same
place they were at?
Yes, the fox's armor.
Hello, friend.
Hello, hello.
We're looking to buy some weapons.
Okay, I have weapons and armor.
I would like to ask you, sir, fine sir, what are my advantages and disadvantages concerning a javelin? What would you do? I have a spear here. I'll show him mine.
No, I've not seen a spear that short before.
Yeah, it was tailored to me, which is what I would want if you were able to do that.
Seems like you just hewed a few feet off of it. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, but what would you do if you were to? What's your preference?
It depends on what I'm trying to get done. Javelins are really good for chucking at people that are a little bit out of the way. A spear, I suppose you could throw it, but I think it belongs in your hands. Javelins are more, I would say throw javelins and fight with spears in closer combat.
Okay, so how much for a spear?
How much for in the book?
It says 1 gold piece, and also I would like it cut off, so if that's extra money, I
3
understand.
gold pieces. I won't charge you for hacking a few feet off. I can probably use that for a handle of something else.
Okay. And a javelin, catalog price is 5 silver pieces.
10 silver.
That's still cheap. I mean, that's like a dime.
It really is just a stick sharpened to a point. But don't think I fire and blazon the tip to make it nice and strong.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not something just anyone can do out in the woods.
I'll take a couple javelins. Say I were to buy 2. Could you come off the price
Cut 'em off
any?
a little bit.
Are they as tall as the spear?
Yeah. How long is the javelin?
Javelins sometimes are longer than spears, actually.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
So it would need to be weighted too with the new.
Yeah, something that I can handle. I just want to,
Here, try this one out.
Okay.
Hand you one. Chuck it at that apple over there on the. Across the street is a apple on top. Someone's selling apples.
Throw it right toward.
Sure, go for it. That's my brother. He won't care.
Okay. Rare and bad.
You're gonna kill somebody.
Okay.
Oh my god, he did it.
This can be 14.
You hit the apple. Feels good.
Yeah, I think I like that.
That was pretty impressive. I really didn't think you could do it, or that you would do it. There's so many people walking around.
You told me to, sir.
What if I told you to go jump off a bridge? Would you?
You also throwing it from a diminished angle, so all the normal people walking by, you're launching.
I waited till a safe moment. It's fine.
I mean,
you didn't hit anyone, so yeah, good job.
Yeah, I'm pretty decent. That felt pretty good. If you can craft me, I'll take 2 of those. And is it going to be too? Would that be unrealistically cumbersome for me to be carrying around multiple spears and javelins?
1 spear and 2.
Because I'm thinking I can just shove them down in like the side of my backpack or something, but I can't.
Have to put it at kind of an angle.
Yeah.
On your back.
And I mean, I'm sure you can get some sort of.
He does
thing.
hack a few feet off for you.
Or actually, I was going to say, is there anything else? Is there any
Because
small?
you're crazy, because that was funny, I'm only going to charge you for 1 instead of the 2.
Oh, great deal. Okay.
So he jogs over and grabs it and eats the apple on his way back. There you go. That one's for free, and the other one.
I'll just do one spear. So 1 spear, 2 javelins.
Okay.
So 3 gold.
3 gold
and 5.
we'll call it even.
Just 3 gold.
Just 3 gold. I like you.
Wow. Well, thank you, sir. That's great. 3 gold. Here you go.
He works a little bit to get the half the same as your other one.
Sweet. Does it feel as good as
dual wielder feat so bad?
Dual
I
wielder?
have 2 spears.
That would be pretty neat.
Does it feel as good as the one Rowan made? Like, does it feel as well made?
Just as well made.
Awesome. And we passed our 10 gold around.
Yeah.
Okay, so I added
have
that
10
back
more
in.
gold then.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Would you say that we had made it back and we got our fair?
Yes.
10 gold?
You said you had made.
Not yet.
Oh, they didn't make it back, so we have their
I've still
gold.
been chopping.
I have their gold, but I don't have it counted in my inventory. So
Okay.
we have 20 extra gold laying around that they don't know
But I mean,
about.
y'all could be coming out of the wand right now and see them overthrowing javelins at apples. If you
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah, I guess Did we see them then?
Sure.
All right, Buck. What would you like from this fine gentleman?
fine traveling human?
Well, here's the thing. I got this dagger. I don't need it. Hasn't been used at all.
I can take it off your hands.
All right. So
You never
that's-
even offered me your dagger, Buck.
It's because you are a walking armory, Quince.
I was using one to begin with. I could have had two. No, it's fine. Yeah, I'm glad you gave us a bargaining chip now.
All right. So you
I'm
got
gonna
that
hang on to mine.
Dagger out of the way, which we look at it, 2 gold piece. I'll give it to you for 1. And
One. Sure.
One.
You're funny.
Yeah. Well,
He gives
so,
you the gold.
so
Buck, so what are you really looking for? You're doing great with the club.
I'm looking around. Of course. I mean, the club is great. The club is great. It's just that
Is that just a stick you found out in the woods?
it's enhanced, not magically, but if you look at it, it's got an iron band around the top, and it's got some weight at the bottom to help balance. It packs a pretty good punch. It does.
You'd be surprised what he can. Your name, sir? I'm sorry. I'm Quincy, by the way.
Orin.
Orin?
Orin. Like the stuff you dig.
Oh, Orin and Roarin. It's easy to remember.
I didn't even think of that.
That is coincidental. Anyway,
O-R-E-N.
so here's what I'm thinking. A lock.
Shows how unclever I am.
It happens.
The next one we're gonna meet. It's gonna be
Thorin. Doran. Borin.
Boring.
boring. Anyway,
Like this game. I'm sorry.
so this will be. How much you looking at getting rid of that battle axe for there up there? It's 10 gold
An
pieces.
axe.
15 gold.
15. Let's see. Can I knock it down to 12?
You gonna throw it across the street if I ask you?
I might.
I might take it off then.
All right.
No, I'm joking. You might kill someone with that. 12's fine.
All right. That's good.
Oh, that's versatile with a D10. Two-handed.
Oh, that's why I'm looking
What are
at
you
it.
talking about?
It'll do exceptional damage with a two-handed swing.
You can use it with both hands or one hand depending on what you need. It is true.
What about something to throw, Buck? You into throwing things?
Throwing my weight around back behind this club.
Okay.
What about you, Silent One?
Yeah, I was actually looking for a kind of like a whip, like a chain whip with like a sword on the end of it.
A chain whip with a sword.
I was going to ask you as well.
I don't know if I have one of those. I'll have to check into that.
We came across a weapon the other day. A woman was using it was just a regular whip, but it had knives on the end. Have you ever crafted anything like that?
Can't say that I have. No.
Just wondering where she might have found something.
Not from me. Not from anyone I've seen. I don't have a whip with a blade on it. I do have this chain whip. It is just multiple links of chain, and there's a leather handle at the end. It packs a good wallop. You can, kind of tie it around things when you swing, and you could trip or pull something out of someone's grip, maybe. But I wouldn't say.
Is there any way to attach the hammer to it?
Oh, maybe hammerhead. You know, you saw that thing off.
Yeah, just take
What are those
the.
one things that
Flail?
What you're talking about is more of a flail-like thing. This has a little bit of reach.
That's finesse and reach.
That's a martial weapon, a flail.
So is a whip.
Yeah.
What is that weapon, like in Scooby-Doo, that Fred uses all the time? He's like,
What is creepy?
and Kill Bill, the little Japanese girl, she has that spiked ball on the end of a
That's a mace.
long rope. No,
Blackjack.
I don't know. but
No,
she's
blackjack is a club.
rolling it
It's a
around
small
her
handheld
body,
club.
just like Fred did. That's a real fighting style.
Let's see here.
I remember what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there's
Pretty sure
monks
that's called
that
a
use
blackjack.
that.
It's not called a blackjack. That spiky black ball on a rope.
Blackjack
No.
is
called.
Yeah, it's like a nightstick.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm an idiot, I guess.
No, it's
We'll talk about that in there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Back to the game.
So a flail.
Flail, I do have the chain whip if you wanted.
What kind of damage does that do?
Do D6.
Oh, it's enhanced.
It's chain whip's a little better than just a normal whip.
Does your hammer do a D4?
I would say you could use.
No, he doesn't have his dang
chain whips,
character sheet.
I would say it was a monk weapon, so you could use that to get your monk damage later on.
All right. And how much is that running for?
It should.
Yeah, it should.
I mean, you could definitely ask for a flail to have a little bit longer of a chain.
I don't understand why it doesn't have it in here.
Can I see it?
How much is that gonna be?
What is it in the book?
Chain whip is not in the book.
Oh, chain whip. What's the whip?
2.
I'd say chain whip is a much special weapon. It'd be more exotic. 25 gold.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, Rask, I'll help you out with that. I'll give you 10.
You sure?
Yeah. You've helped us out a lot today, and you don't even, you haven't known us that long.
Meteor hammer, and it's used by monks.
I actually watched a YouTube video on how to use those a while back. They made like a monkey ball, a monkey knot, and taught you like how you actually use those things. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty neat.
You can tell by the way it is.
Indeed, you can.
That would be like a flail mixed with a whip,
Yeah.
and it would be a monk-specific weapon.
You said it's a D6?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And that will have reach, so you can hit 10 feet out. This is a 3.5 weapon. I don't know why they don't put it in 5th edition. So it has reach. You can hit people 10 feet away from you, and you can also use like a bonus action to try to trip people or to pull.
So is it a whip or a flail?
It's a whip.
It's a whip.
So sick.
That's pretty awesome.
Cynthia's that I made last week it did 2d4 instead of the d6.
Yeah. Also interesting. Oh, anything
I like
else?
cool weapons. You two have come up and y'all can.
Oh, wait, no, I was actually about to mention him, like, in the meantime.
We've already been over there. We should probably. Could we head back to the cart? We need to make some changes.
Well, I suppose so. I was going to go to the scribe.
There's a scribus, yes.
Here, how far away are we from the cart? Not that far, right?
No, just 8 to 10 minutes away.
No. Yeah, I'll just take the chainmail and the shield off his hand and we'll part ways.
Okay. Do you want to run by and talk to these?
Sure.
Do I see them?
Yep.
Is there any kind of like little back alley where I could walk into where no one would really notice me?
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if there's somewhere where I can like kind of hide for a minute where no one would see me and like, put on, I'd like to equip that scale mail and that
Okay.
shield.
Yep.
And then I want to change my disguise to be like a kind of an older dwarf man.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, and then just kind of walk back out and continue on my way.
Okay. None of your friends will recognize you. It's awesome.
Hey, Thren! You have any luck today?
Well, I am currently on my way to the scribes to see if they have a particular spell book that I'm looking for.
Oh, cool. Buck, you want to go with him, Rask?
Going to a scribe?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Hey, by the way, don't know where Uncle went off to, but we sold the produce and here's 10 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Making it hail.
I'll definitely put that to use.
I'm sure you will.
All right. Where's the scribe? You know where you're going?
I believe so.
Down the street to the right, yeah.
So right down here, down to the right.
All right.
Look for a unicorn!
Thank you, Orin, sir. You've been very good to us.
Yep.
We may be back.
You're a very interesting group of people.
We get that a lot.
Take care of that old man and his... None of you are dwarves.
No, Uncle Aldo. He's a very strange man, but his adopted grandson, God rest his benefactor heart, he took in little boy, and he talks about adventuring, but he's a bit slow. So, it's more of a...
All the more reason to put out that extra gold for a bit more protection, I'd say, but...
Well, we use an old helmet for that protection, but he doesn't.
I've got to get back to work.
Yeah.
You enjoy that problem.
Yeah. Oh no, it's no.
He's very uncomfortable.
It's a blessing, really.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh my god. He just turns his back.
Good day, Oren. Good day.
Good day.
Great meeting you. Thank you.
Good job, Buck.
Yeah.
Freaking people out. Yeah, I accidentally told him my name. I wasn't thinking. What did I say my name was? I never changed my name, did I? We said there was no need.
There was no
okay
need
then.
to change names.
We're okay, yeah.
Except, for certain members.
Except for when Silent Brothers show up asking for Quincy Partridge III and Buck and
Well, you just said it out loud.
James
so
Buckheart.
It's very possible
I'm whispering.
that people will now.
I'm stage whispering.
Well,
Have you left them, or y'all sticking together?
Yeah, we're going to the
walking.
scribe.
We're walking here.
After a few blocks, you do find a unicorn. Not a unicorn, but on a sign. It is the unicorn's scriptorium.
Scriptorium.
Yes.
Ooh, that
Well, I've never been to a place like this, Thran. Lead the way.
That's a...
I'll open the door, I guess.
Another ding of a bell, and in here is just paper, mounds of paper, and ink bottles, and quills of all different kinds, of different feathers. Just the smell is just of leather and parchment and warm inside.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a particular spell tile.
I most likely have it. What were you looking for, sir?
The one that I was particularly interested in was called Ice Knife.
Ice knife, okay.
And he goes to a large index and just starts thumbing through his little papers. Takes him a good long time. What level spell is that? First.
Ice knife? Not in the book, I presume.
Yes.
Zan.
He comes back. How many would you like?
Just one.
Just one. This is a one-time use only, but I suppose you could copy it down into your own book if you wished.
Yeah.
That is 100 gold.
Do you have a spell book, Thran?
I do have a spell book, but I am 8 gold short.
Oh, I got it.
I got it.
92 gold.
Oh.
Hearing him say it, he's
92.
92 gold. We just went on sale.
It's an oddly specific number, and that's works in our favor, maybe.
I'm afraid I can't go any lower.
Is there anything else you need, Thran? Maybe you can make a bundle and then we can put you in a bit. I mean, we've all gotten what we need. I've got plenty of gold.
Of course, bundling. That is very much allowed.
Is there anything else you were looking for?
How much of a discount are we looking at?
It depends on spell, of course, the strength, and how much gold you have available.
Yeah. So, what's your name, by the way?
My name is Patar.
Patar? Okay. Well, I'm Quincy. I want to shake his hand. What does he look like,
so
by the
nice
way?
He's a very old man, like venerable.
Like human or?
Yes.
Okay.
Beard down to his knees, hair wild and long and just white.
I tell you, just for
He weighs all of 70 pounds soaking wet.
Do you have magic missile as well?
And he goes back to his index. Is that a level 1?
Yeah, both of you.
Okay.
Yes, of course, we have most spells here. That would be another 100 gold, but we will combine the 92 gold with another 160, and that is being very fair.
Also, sir, Pitar, I was looking for just a general book about magic for someone who's just interested. Would you have a book like that
I
here?
do have magic for the slow learning here, yeah. It was written by myself, in fact.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How much for the book?
Would you like it signed?
Absolutely.
That will be a bit more.
That's okay. What are we looking at here?
Just 2 gold. I'm afraid I'm not that popular.
Okay, how about I buy the one, and you give me 2 more signed copies that I will take out and sell. I will bring you the money back, and plus you get some books out there. I can see you're advanced in years, and possibly...
I will say that Quincy is quite...
I'm quite the salesman with everyone in town right now. If I can get this thing out on the street, or maybe, I could sell a few more than that.
Actually, I'd like a book too, for myself. Not to sell.
Are you fans of mine?
I could be. I will go make fans. We'll be here for a little while, and I thought, maybe we could strike a bargain and we could get these spells for a bit cheaper if I...
Come with me to the back. And he, slowly, taking like inch steps at a time, leads you to the back, and he has a crate just full of his books that he has had published and like bound but is not sold. Like, you can see that it was a perfect square and there's 3 books missing.
What is the name of the book?
Pitar's Magic for the slow... What did I say?
The slow learning. So it's like magic for dummies.
Yeah.
Okay, how many are in the crate?
Well, I've sold many books. This is my 5th crate, but I've just opened it up, so 997 still.
Okay, how about you start me out with 25?
25 books, okay.
How much would you like to sell them for?
As much as you can.
I'll try to sell them, you think maybe 5 gold a piece at festival prices?
That sounds terrific, yes.
And I get to keep 10%.
Okay.
You like that?
Sure. Yes, that sounds fair.
Okay. And yeah, we'll do that. And maybe you could take Thren's price down just a touch off the 160 there?
Well, it'll depend on how you do. I can't, before it happens, you could just rob me of my precious books and never come back.
I understand. How about I leave something with you as collateral?
What do you have?
I have one of my most prized possessions, which is this pamphlet about my performance in the Veiled Coast when I was an entertainer there, and I was in a play.
Let me see it. This is rubbish.
Careful. Hey, I'm just saying it's worth a lot to me.
Well, it doesn't mean anything to me. How much do you want me to take off of his spells?
What is your bottom dollar today?
130 is all I can do.
130. You will not be disappointed, sir. 130. What do you have, Thren?
Can I hear this happening?
You have 92 total.
So, all you have to do, Quince, is sell 30 gold coins worth, and
that's just a few books.
Yeah, that's 6 books at your rate. So I mean,
okay. So what?
Bottom dollar, you sell 6 books. He gets his money.
He gets his money back, yeah, just with 6 books.
Because they were just sitting in this crate here. It's not like
he's not doing anything for him.
Right.
Okay, so Thren has 92 gold, so we need to come up with 38 gold. But I'll say we don't drain his funds completely. So, Thren, throw in...
I mean, I have 139.
I have 133.
So, let's just throw in the little bits of 30s that we have and make it an even 100 apiece.
So we put in 30 each?
No, I'm saying, make...
Me 33.
Make your funds 100 even. And I'll do the same with me.
Is that
Okay.
absolutely necessary that I get those spells? Like, oh, just get one and then...
Listen. We got what we want today.
Well, Thren, I'm gonna go sell a few of these books, and then, I'll have the money back. It's fine.
Yeah. Hey, add 39 from me.
And I've got 33, so that makes 71? 71?
72.
72?
Yeah.
Wait, well, you said how much?
39.
39 and 33. Yeah, 72, sorry. Okay, so 72 off of 160,
Is 90.
7 and 82.
You have 164 gold. No.
Not 82, 88.
Oh,
Because we.
Tyrell has 164 gold.
okay. Well, yeah, it's 130, so he has 34 gold left.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm down to 100.
Here you go, son. And he starts taking one book, and they seem so heavy to him, but they're not.
Here, hold on. We have a cot I can bring over here and take them.
No,
we can carry them.
No,
we
it's
can carry
no
'em.
problem at all.
We'll all carry a few
Yeah.
books.
How quickly do you think you'll be able to do it, son?
I will have these sold by tomorrow, sir.
Oh, okay. Good luck. I look forward to seeing you again. And maybe we can do more business.
Yes, sir. So I took how many books? 20? 25? 25 books.
Yep.
Okay, I have 25 magic for dummies.
And with the four of you, you're easily able to carry those out.
Thank both of you for the gold.
No problem, Thren. You're worth it.
Well, I intend to pay
We
for
want to
it.
make sure. We want to make sure that we're all, balanced. That way.
That's the
And you
thing.
still have to pay the price to copy those over.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna
Oh, what does it cost to do that?
He has the things in the book. But
Did you have
and
any
that's the
paper?
thing. Thren, you've been on this journey with us. You have suffered just as much, and you've helped us out of some sticky situations. So, without you, we wouldn't be here. So, just count this as,
We're all just helping each other out right now.
we're friends.
We said we didn't, have a group fund, but I mean, if Buck needs a few coin, I need a few coin. I just, we share the wealth.
That's it.
And Rask, we perfectly understand if you don't want to share the wealth, but I gave you some earlier. Just trust.
Take it all.
Just trust.
49, take it all.
I gave you some earlier because we trust you, and I want to welcome you to the group, and you're very valuable to us. So,
Oh, hell, new guy. 2.0.
new guy number 2, new guy.
Speaking of new guy, where's Uncle Aldo?
Old pops.
Thren?
Yeah.
You don't see him.
About what time is it in the day right now?
Um,
He said it took like a good
pretty
part.
late evening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably getting around dusk.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I guess I'll probably, after I, left and changed, I'm gonna head back to that cart where we were staying at.
Okay.
And I guess, is Evelyn still there?
Yes.
Yeah, is she like outside or inside?
She's back inside now. She's
Yeah.
probably sold her potions.
Yeah, I guess I show up and I like kind of knock on the door and slip my way in and drop the disguise.
Well, hello. How was your day?
Oh, it was good. It was good. Got myself some new equipment. We'll see what I might do tomorrow.
How was it being back home?
It feels strange. Never thought I would see this place again. Would I have seen the estate off in the distance at
No.
any point during the day?
No. The estate's all the way over here.
It's like way the heck across town.
And
Okay.
they all
Yeah.
stayed in this area today.
Alright, yeah. I never thought I would see this place again.
I don't know why you left. I don't know your circumstances exactly. I've obviously heard of you, as you well know, but
There's a reason that I have to go through the town in disguise.
I
shouldn't be here.
Well, it's quite brave of you to come back. Be careful here in town.
I will.
If you do speak to your father, remember what I said last time we talked. Don't trust him.
I didn't leave under his good graces.
He's not the best man. He doesn't have very many good graces to give.
I understand that completely.
Sorry.
Well, I have to make a few more potions so I can sell tomorrow. Made a good $1 tonight. Gold, should say.
What a dollar?
I don't know what $1 is. It's this new term I'm thinking of.
Do you mean a dollop?
Dollop of gold, yes.
How did that clairvoyance potion get on?
Just as I said, I sold it to some dim-witted girl whose mother was very rich.
I'm happy to hear it.
Take advantage of those who can afford to be taken advantage of, that's what I always say.
Well, they could clearly afford it.
And she'll get use out of it. It is not. It will work. It might not show her exactly what she hopes for, but she will get the truth, and it will point her down a different path in life, hopefully. And that's worth a lot.
Indeed.
What are the
I
rest of
wish
you?
I had gotten down this path a bit sooner. Maybe under different circumstances, though.
If ever I make an extra, I might give it to you, just so you can see how things are going to turn out. But what's the fun in that?
It is good to know the future.
The future's always changing, though, dear. That is the tricky thing. Even with these clairvoyant spells, they do show usually what could happen, but because you know this is what you're heading towards, oftentimes things will change. I get in a lot of trouble for that. People say I lie, but it's just how it works.
I think I understand.
What would the rest of you like to be doing?
Headed back to the cart.
Watching him sell stuff, I guess.
Is it late? Is anybody still?
There's still people wandering, yeah.
How late in the evening is it?
It's only like 5 or 6 or so.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, people are maybe starting to bar hop, pub crawl, that kind of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna keep a specific eye for some drunk people.
Okay, yeah.
There's some people who
Give
look
me a
like
perception
they're
check.
really having a good time. Oh, 8.
Still too early to really. You're not
Okay.
really. You're not catching any.
It's
So.
only just now 5 o'clock. We're only going to catch the alcoholics.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm just gonna focus on selling these tomorrow, Buck. I'm pretty tapped for the day.
I mean, that's fine. I just thought I heard you tell him that they would be sold by tomorrow.
No, I meant I'll sell them tomorrow. But this time, tomorrow, I will have them sold. What?
How long would it take me to walk across town to look at my old home?
30 minutes or so.
Well, no, I'm going to put my disguise back on as the old halfling.
Okay.
And,
I believe I'm going to go for a walk.
Be safe out there.
Of course.
Now, you should know this, but that won't always work. I saw through it. Others might as well. Just be careful.
Of course.
no. Yeah, I'll just walk across. I just want to kind of look at it. You know,
Yeah.
would I remember any, like, extra ways to get
Oh
in?
yeah, you've not been gone that long. Yeah,
Yeah.
you've been only gone for a few weeks.
Like, are there any, like, kind of little secret entrances I might know about? Some place that's less...
Are you trying to get in?
No, not right now.
The estate is pretty wide open. You can go through back alleys to get there and stuff, but you're in a different disguise. What are you looking? What are you looking for?
I mean, like, would I know of any servants' entrances, stuff like that? Not anything I'm gonna do right now, but
Yeah. There's definitely there's back entrances and stuff so that servants won't be seen
entering
and
and
going.
leaving.
Yeah. They're probably still watched by
Yeah.
guards and such, but
Yeah. True. Well, no, I just kind of look it over. What exactly does this estate look like? Kind of seeing it from across this, like somewhere across the street or something.
you can kind of zoom out, and then it'll show kind of the whole area. That's the actual inside. If someone wants to zoom out for him.
I don't need to see like the inside.
Yeah, it's also.
Oh,
the
you
outside.
got the whole place built?
Yeah,
Dang.
Zoom,
Wait, did you build it
have
yourself?
to zoom it.
I found it.
I got
You
you.
have to
So-
zoom.
There's also there's like a upstairs, so it's a 2-story. But,
Right.
so you can't really.
You can't hear it now.
Yeah, I can't
Just
see none of that.
Right now. But you know this place by heart. It's
Right.
your- yeah.
It's, I grew up here. I just kind of want to look at it and reminisce for a minute, and then
There's
I'll
the back
turn back.
entrance. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of look at the place, reminisce, like, and turn back.
Okay.
What do you guys say we go get Evelyn and go out and take her out to dinner?
I would say that sounds like a great plan.
Let's go find a good eating joint. Where's Urist anyway?
I
Uncle
guess.
Aldo.
Would I?
Where's
would I-
who?
About what time would I have made
Uncle
it back?
Aldo.
While there?
After about an hour.
Yeah.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in the meanwhile, we'd get back,
Back to
and I
Evelyn's.
want to ask Evelyn if she wants to go out on the town. Evelyn. Yeah, I have trouble saying it.
Oh, yeah. I could go eat.
You know,
We
any?
could just cook here. Whatever.
No, we don't want you to go through the trouble. We want to take
I
you
mean,
out. You've
if-
been good to us.
Either
We've got
way,
some money in
I
our
could
pockets.
do the cooking if I needed to. If we want to provide
I
a good
believe you
meal.
cooked last time, didn't you? Or did I cook? I'm not.
I think you
remember.
cooked.
Maybe I did.
I can't
But we want to
remember.
go see
I
what
do
this
have
place is
servants
all
that help
about.
here, so it's not too hard.
We want to
Well,
treat ourselves.
Do you want to try some of the local cuisine?
Yes.
I've heard of the fiery spit around here.
Is that one of those Korean barbecue joints?
I don't
what?
know where that
What is Korean?
is. I've heard some spicy stories.
Oh,
Hey.
this. What did you say? With a fiery pit?
Fiery spit.
Spit. Oh, that sounds
Like
great.
a roasting spit.
Oh yeah.
Could also
They give
be.
you a stick and you can stab anything you want and cook it on a fire.
So Korean barbecue is exactly what it.
Fondue.
Fire fondue.
Except with fire.
It's fiery fondue.
Not cheese.
I think that's what they call a spit.
Well, where's Uncle Aldo? Have you seen him today?
He enters the door as you're
I
talking.
mean, we're,
There he
we're
is.
inside.
Where have you been, sir?
Oh, yeah,
Uncle?
I just entered.
yeah.
Oh, I've been about, just walking the town, getting.
Am I inside?
Yeah.
Are we inside?
Yeah, we're in now.
Okay, yeah. After I come in and the door shuts, I'm gonna drop the disguise. I went to look at my old home.
See anything interesting?
I didn't get too close, just
Well, it's
looking.
for the better that you didn't. I mean, that's about the one place you don't want to be
Yeah, true.
in this whole town, you know.
We were talking about going out and getting something to eat. Taking Evelyn out on the town.
Yeah, we can perhaps get you some mashed taters, some squishy squash. You know, something that's really good for your feeble old palate. That's something you can gnaw down on with your 3 teeth. I
You
mean,
get me drunk.
a liquid dinner.
We
Even
might
better.
ought to avoid
Even
that.
better.
Let's go hit it. Come on.
We're out on the town. Why not?
You all go out. She leads you to the fiery spit, and it is exactly how she described. They have different kinds of meats and vegetables, and they have little sticks that are very spear-like that you can just stab into anything, and they have all kinds of spices, mostly ranging on the hot side.
Hey.
And it's a fun time, loud time.
Is it busy?
It is pretty busy, yeah.
It's well known.
Everything in this town seems busy at the moment. And on the way back, she mentions business for the first
Oh,
time.
how much money did we spend?
She took care of it actually for you.
We were trying to do that.
Well, she beat you to it.
Dadgummit.
She was very impressed, or very happy that she's able to sell her 1,000 gold
Yeah.
potion. I noticed that you all sold out of your vegetables and stuff. Very good. And I think you were selling some books, is what I heard.
Yeah, I hopefully it wasn't just an impulse buy. I've got some Magic for Dummies books, basically, is what it is, for beginners or slow
she
learners.
tosses you 5 gold. I will take one of those just for giggles.
It's a
most
signed
likely.
copy, so
Wonderful.
by Pitar. I don't know what his last name is.
Pitar?
Yeah.
That coot.
Do you know of him?
Sweetheart, I know everyone in
Okay.
this world.
5 gold. Okay, let me put that. I've got to keep that money separate.
I guess at this point we've made it back to the.
No, you're still walking.
Still walking.
After you get done selling those, if any of you other are looking for jobs, and she points over to a board, and you'll find all kinds of different things that you can do there.
We're definitely going to need to find some things to do.
People pay for just about anything. If you want like protection jobs, purchasing jobs, they will have all kinds of things over there leading up into the festivities.
Baker, maybe.
Make as much money as you can. It's pretty helpful. It's why I come.
Yeah.
You make it back to the.
I guess before. Okay, yeah. So we looked at the jobs and there's like all sorts of stuff, protection and everything.
Yeah.
Were there any kind of? Like,
Well, she was
prices
giving
for-
us a synopsis of
y'all didn't
what's
actually go over. She
probably
just kind
out
of
there.
pointed it
Oh,
off
I
to you.
Well, but for
We
sure
can- we
it
can
out,
check
though.
We
that
saw a large group of people kind of
already around it.
We can check that out early in the morning.
Right. Perhaps there's something even an old man like me can do.
Yeah, like whistle or something.
I
Maybe
know
like-
I like to pay for a good whistler.
See, there we go. You can whistle at birds all day, old geezer.
You make your way back to Envelin's cart. Is there anything else anyone would like to do for the
The
night?
coin, Evelyn.
I will have to spend some time with that, but yes, I will take care of that, and I will have an answer for you on the morrow.
All right, that's awesome. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't, take from your rest.
No, it shouldn't. No, but it'll just take a little bit of time. I don't want to give you some quick answer. I want to really dig deep into it. It looks interesting. It's very old, I can already tell. I've read about that design.
When I looked at it, it seemed to contain divination magic.
You don't say. Where did you get it?
I got it from a young girl that we rescued from a copra demon.
Her face goes white. This is the first time y'all mentioned it. You faced a copra demon?
Yeah, listen, I'm not very well traveled, so I didn't know if they were, something that has, God's bless you. Didn't know if that was something that, if that's a common occurrence, kidnappings. She was from the Glistening Thicket, but we found her fairly close to Juniper Grove.
There were undead attacking the place. It was very frightful.
You should definitely check out the postboard tomorrow. You might find something about the Glistening Thicket.
What do you
Yes.
know of this strange place?
It's just a town, right?
Not anymore, from what I've been hearing about town. It seems it has been sacked by something. Utterly destroyed, perhaps? I'm not sure.
Quincy, are you hearing this? Yeah, here's my call.
Go ahead, yes.
I'm sorry, what?
The Glistening Thicket has been sacked. Delilah's home?
It's been ruined or what?
I don't know. If sacked means ruined or if it means pillaged, I'm not sure.
That's
but-
not
You said we
good.
made it back to the car. Yeah. Oh. I completely forgot to drop disguise. Whoops.
Good design. Disguise then.
So,
I got very into character.
I fear for Delilah's family.
As I said, I would just check the postboard tomorrow about it. But I'm gonna go focus on this, and I should have answers before you leave.
are you saying that we want to go there? And
I don't know. We need to see the postboard and see what they have said. If they need help, I would very much like to know that Delilah has a home to go to when they send her on her way.
yeah. It's probably worth looking into.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what would you seem to register whenever I said copra demon. Is it normal for them to abduct young girls?
Capra demons coming and going is not normal under any circumstance. What they do, I'm not expert on them, but anything's possible. If one's running around.
Oh, it's not no more. We handled it. I should say Quincy handled it.
You ripped its heart out?
Oh.
I mean,
well,
did it explode in a flame?
Yes.
It's just went back to the hells for a while. It could take years and years to come back, though. I mean,
now let me ask you this. I'm sorry, I was writing something and not paying the least bit of attention. Would somebody have to conjure that type of thing? Well, could you have control over it? If
some people could, you could, yes. I suppose you could have some control over it.
Because we have a theory that either it was conjured by someone or someone was working with it.
If someone is conjuring such creatures, it is much worse than just one showing up. I must go and inspect this now. This has got me very interested.
Yes, the young girl.
If I may ask you one more question, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Would such a demon be capable of causing the dead to rise and attack?
That is part of its abilities, yes. But if someone's conjuring one, as you seem to assume, then the amount of undead coming back could be much greater, because they can also add their own numbers to the Capra demons' numbers. This is very, very disconcerting.
There was another set of tracks that we found alongside the Capra demons. So, someone else either summoned it or they were in league with it, someone or another.
We also found a runic circle, right where we found the
demon
Capra.
And I would guess that it was summoned.
It was summoned there?
Well,
and then kidnapped the girl from the glistening, because she said it carried it on it carried her on its back from her home in the glistening thicket. And it was like 3-day journey, something of that.
If you saw a runic circle, then I would say that is where the creature was first brought to. Whether it went... Where did you find this? Was it close to the glistening thicket?
No. It was
days away. Far away.
It was north of Juniper Grove.
It was near Juniper Grove?
Yeah.
Yeah, a ways north of the graveyard in Juniper Grove.
So it was summoned in Juniper Grove, went to the glistening thicket to kidnap a girl, then come back to Juniper Grove. It doesn't make sense.
I would guess that's not what happened.
So...
Well, there was a runic circle there.
I would say that it was summoned there, then.
So, like I said, it was summoned there at Juniper Grove.
Yes.
And then went and...
I don't know the time frame, possibly.
Because it brought the girl.
Didn't know the footprints, the other ones besides the Capra demon, they led off further toward the glistening thicket, if I remember.
I don't know if they went towards, because it was, I mean...
We're a good 5 days from the glistening thicket now. And we're 7 days from Juniper Grove. In a straight line, I would say that... Because it comes kind of at a...
I mean, she said she was in and out of sorts. Every time she'd wake up, it'd knock her back out. So
yeah.
It could have been weeks or anything. But...
Runic circles don't last that long, is what I'm afraid of.
But what she told us is that she was carried by this thing. This was the thing that carried her, is what she told us.
Maybe the other creature is what carried her to there.
Did it ever occur to you that she lied?
Oh.
No.
The time frame doesn't seem to make sense.
After we...
But if you... I think I can come up with some answers.
All right, yeah, let's let her...
What's she doing, messing with the coin?
Mm-hmm.
We've given her enough to think about.
With the help of this book, I should be able to come up with something. You all have a good night. I will get with you first thing tomorrow before you go off and do whatever you're going to do. I will bid you adieu. And she goes off to her curtained area. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Dang it! I was ready to sell some freaking books.
I want to know.
Oh, hey, yeah,
Thank
I guess
you for
in the
joining us
meantime,
for another
I would have gotten that
episode.
for me, all right.
Yeah.
Of the Commoners of D&D, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Yeah, boy.
Dang it! I want to sell books.
That was fun.
Dang it!
Thanks for tuning in for this episode of the Commoners of D&D. If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe to the podcast to make sure you never miss an episode, and leave us a review to help people just like you find the podcast. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Commoners Official for news, updates, and more exclusive content. You can also find us back here each week for our variety show, Say It in Common, where we go in depth about the campaign before chatting about movies, video games, sports, current events, and whatever else we decide to chat and argue about. That's right here every week on the Commoners podcast channel. Thanks for listening.